Suave on the track.
Whatever it takes. Alleyway.
Coco, this your season right now.
They won't see me. They won't let me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, been making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder, I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid, yeah. I won't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, been making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder, I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid, yeah. I can't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I put attention, all of my blood, all of my veins. They started with perky, now that hair right numb his veins. You started with serving, now them drugs drove you insane. Started with dealing, I grew up with killers, they taught me the game. I got some niggas that die behind, and that shit won't never the same. I know some niggas that lie behind, and that bullet had his name. Ain't no reason to cry about, cause that shit won't never change. MTF the 4th and P, my niggas can't get out the game. I gotta sleep with one eye open, been making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder, I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid, yeah. I won't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, been making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder, I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid, yeah. I can't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah.
Lost see, I glossed to it, shit ain't been the same. Heard the ops talking to the feds, giving names. Who gon' feed my family if they take me out the game? Keep one in the head and one eye open, that ain't change. I'm quick to catch a body. When I shoot, he shoot, I know bro shooting right beside me. Them hollow tips go through the wall and then they hit his body.
I'm locked down to my knee, Lord, answer me. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, I keep my dick in. I know them niggas don't want no part, I keep my dick in. Yeah, I'll be that pleasing. My mama tell me all the time, baby, you gon' be a star. But she don't even like me. For real. I let your dog in the up, that nigga won't get your beat. I had to stop fucking with niggas, I knew they won't fuck with me. And I can't wait to run touch, we gon' run the knees. Shit, I can't wait to scope touch, we gon' kill the niggas. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, that's why I brought the blitz. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, that's why I put extension. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, y'all make your mama bitch. I had to move up out my mom's house, I couldn't bring the tension. Cause when I leave up out this bitch, I gotta bring the blitz. Hey, when I leave up out this bitch, I don't know if I'll come back in. And if you really acting, nigga, you know what I'm feeling. I told my niggas boom out, cause we on a mission. My girl be telling me chill out, cause she need a nigga. And plus my son, he getting older, that's my little nigga. It ain't shit I wouldn't do for my fucking chips. And making it back home and you know I ain't playing with you. I hear them niggas talking like I'll keep that playing with you. I heard some niggas wanna ride me down, play with niggas. They know we keep those splits burn, we love to smoke on niggas. I'm tired of bitch ass niggas act like we don't know a nigga. I'm tired of bitch ass niggas act like we won't get with them. I feel like I got a pin, I swear y'all be ignoring nigga. I feel like I got a pin, young nigga, I keep adorning with me. I feel like I got a pin, these 3-3s, they ain't hit a nigga. Yeah, these 3-3s, they hit a nigga. I feel like I got a pin, young nigga, I keep adorning with me. I keep adorning with me. I feel like I got a pin, young nigga, I keep adorning with me. I go dog in the cup, that nigga won't get your pee. I had to stop fucking with niggas, I know they won't fuck with me. And I can't wait to run touch, we gon' run the big. Shit, I can't wait to scope touch, we gon' kill the nigga. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, that's why I put in the place. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, that's why I put in extension. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, I make your mama bitch. I had to move about my mama house, I couldn't bring attention. Yeah, I couldn't bring attention. I had to move about my mama house, I couldn't bring attention. Hey, when I leave about this bitch, I gotta bring this. Hey, when I leave about this bitch, I don't know I'll come back in. Red. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, all I'm saying is, nigga, you always got something to say. It's like you don't shut up.
On the track.
A lot of niggas died 1865. Took a Michael flag, highway ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hollering, black was never on your side. They do maps to tell your apps where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was African, that's that white man home. Had you proud savage, that's that white man's zone. And I ain't talking shit, this my definition. If being savage was our nature, y'all be non-existent. We done took your ass out when we was in them kitchens. Instead of showing you how to live and how to maintain business. White supremacy fake. Only way that shit real is if you do what they say. So dope, my eyes low. When you move like God, the time slow. I came back for the blacks and John Doe's. Crack open them land patents, let go of them townhomes. What's a native to a native? Eat $5 dough if he not melanated. Pale faces got you waiting on a savior. Sending prayers up, he texting back on vacation. Yeah, God's children. Give all your praise to Jesus, but how God feeling? He say put no one before him in divine image. It's you with God or Christians. I got a vision, but niggas ain't gotta listen, so they don't. We came from the soil, wasn't fucking with no boats. Bible took our spirit, English potted on our homes. Tribal families turned on us, don't act like y'all don't know. But fuck them and they grudges. We was something turned to nothing. And now we nothing's turned to somethings. Reincarnation of ancients, fresh up out the oven. This the message to the black man. 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 Shooters on my roof, lawyers in the coop. We can never die, bitch, we bulletproof. This the message to the black man. This the message to the black man. Say you wasn't slaves, you was prisoners of war. You stop wasting your time, these other bitches ain't important. You ain't meditating, you ain't mating with the sauce. Like what the fuck's a noodle if you ain't painted with the sauce? I find it hard to trust the pastor who rather side with the master, who preaching we should submit while getting murdered and captured. About how we should wait on God is never our vernacular. They get
the alleyway. You know, I had to really step back and look at my situation for what it was. You know, I had to look at my life like it was a movie. I had to look at all the moving parts. So I could really understand what it was. You know, they say love make you blind. Yeah. I'm introverted. I don't talk to niggas cause I'm constantly serving. I got a trap on top of my bed. I got a murder. Head goes how the black, the streets wanna murder. This shit come with burdens. The streets wanna murder. Streets wanna murder. I told you that this thing of ours it come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. Paint the city red. All the shit I seen replaying in my head. Heard the streets talking, so we called them boys instead. Black wanna murder when they caught with another feds. And I thought they would but it was right, but really, niggas was crooked. Playing the 50 with niggas that cost them a bullet. Ain't wanna do it to them, but I had to pull it. One foot in the streets, one foot in the trap, my hand on the music. I write my bronze on this microphone, it's therapeutic. I know the streets listen when I talk, I can't abuse it. I can't abuse it. I can't abuse it. Oh no, I can't abuse it. I don't talk to niggas cause I'm constantly serving. I got a trap on top of my bag, I got a murder. Head goes how the block, the streets wanna murder. This shit come with burden. I'm introverted. I don't talk to niggas cause I'm constantly serving. I got a trap on top of my bag, I got a murder. Head goes how the block, the streets wanna murder. This shit come with burdens. The streets wanna murder. Streets wanna murder. I told you that this thing of ours it come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. Yeah, baby, you know I get it. Stuck in the grind, bitch, I'm on a mission. Over they talking, little baby, I'm different. And on my nuts, I handle my business. And on my phone, shit in the opinion. I'm really rapping the shit that I'm living. I got a problem inside of my mind. I hear the streets talking, they tell me to get it. Yeah, I gotta get it. Yeah, bitch, she tell me I'm tripping. All of my money on top of my music to give myself what I was missing. Yeah, I was broke. I never asked them niggas for a band. I never caught them niggas in the jam. I know the ops stepping in the moon. I know my head going for a tan. I don't talk to niggas cause I'm constantly serving. I got a trap on top of my bag, I got a murder. Head goes how the block, the streets wanna murder. This shit come with burdens. The streets wanna
We're still here. I still all have my practices. We know who we are. This is who we are. So you can call me colored, you can call me Negro, you can call me black.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
You gotta be
What kind
kidding
of
me.
Indian are you?
Like Tonto Indian?
Shinnecock Indian.
Really? You're a Shinnecock?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you were a Shinnecock.
Could have fooled me.
That's the kind I am.
Hey.
So you should be Big Chief Bastard, not Old Dirty.
His family was here when Columbus landed, huh?
Is that right?
Yes.
So you are not a black man, you're an Indian?
I'm an Indian.
No kidding. Now, this is a shock.
We are learning more to...
I don't need no gun to do my thing. Mao Zedong said that power grows out the barrel of a gun. He never said that power was a gun. That's why I don't need no gun to do my thing. What I need is some freedom. What I need is the power to determine my destiny.
Peace, man. Peace and blessings to all American Aborigines. If y'all can hear me loud and clear, please drop a fire emoji in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Drip check, my nigga. Drip check. You already know the vibes, man. We lighting up the woods. This is the Wake and Bake Show. So I want to know what city, what state y'all in, and what y'all smoking on. What city and what state y'all in? And what y'all smoking on. Shout out to the 100 people that's already in here. Shout out to the people that's not able to comment in the chat because they're working, just listening on their daily commute. I want to say peace and blessings to you guys. Make sure y'all guys be safe. I also want to take the time out to shout out to some of my brothers and sisters in the chat. I also want to take the time out to shout out to some of my brothers and sisters that's in the chat. So I want to say peace and blessings to all American Aborigines. Make sure y'all be safe. Make sure y'all be aware. Let me shout out some of my brothers in the chat. Shout out to James Williams. First, before I even get into that, I want to shout out some of the brothers and sisters that did take the time out to donate already. They're already supporting the channel. We just got cracking. We ain't even got started. Shout out to James Williams. We appreciate all the support. Shout out to my brother James Williams. And shout out to Craig Lloyd. He said, for the work that you put in. I appreciate that. I'm glad it's not going unnoticed. I appreciate the support. Shout out to you, Craig. Shout out to my brother James Williams. Make sure y'all support the channel, man. They sent in a $2 cash out, supporting the $2 cash out challenge. You know what I mean? That's for all Aborigines, all American FBAs. Support another brother. If they live, support them. When my brother LTV live, I go straight over there and watch and support. I know the time and what it takes to put out this content. So make sure y'all support the channel, man. Make sure y'all support the channel. Let me shout out some of my brothers in the chat. OG Green Machine, Ethers, 369 Ethers, Carbon Crown, General Peace, Big Chief, Fuck You Crackers, Craig Lloyd, Sun Baby, Enots, Haru Duke of Great Lakes, Nebula 4, Sun Baby, Juice, American Aborigine, Khalil, Georgia Peach. Shout out to Georgia Peach in the building. Pop Reed. Make sure y'all show some love to my elder, Pop Reed. Make sure y'all show some love to my elder in the chat. Shout out to Wilmore Reed. Miss Jelly. All Eyes. Cool Face. Jay Sama. X Amaru. What's going on with it? Eddie Murphy Jr. C. Roberts. Brown Wolf. Drip check. I know the vibes. And y'all see the 777s. We're going to put the 777s on there right now. Hey, so yeah, shout out to my nigga Drip Check. Juice. Kilwani the Aborigine. Gretchen Helms. Chief Crazy Overstanding. What up, though? Elizabeth Young. Jaguar Clout. Montego. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, bro. I apologize. Darius Matthews. Who else we got up in here? Don Philly. Who else we got up in here? Master Green, Ethiopian Queen. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Master Green and Ethiopian Queen. Shout out to Sagittarius Jones, the Tontonist Goddess. Copper Tone, India Goddess. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. We lit. Who else? Hopefully I ain't missing nobody else. I ain't missing nobody else, did I? Hawkins, AM, Mississippi Morrow, Tina Davis, Keith Lamont, Shy Alpha, Shamel Thompson. Who else we got up in here? I ain't missing nobody, did we? We good? We good. Peace and blessings, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes, man. We just chilling, man. We about to light up the wood. We about to get into this fire information. Y'all see the title. You feel what I'm saying? Don't even slack on your map. Make sure y'all support the channel too, by the way. It's very important for you guys to support the channel. Shout out to all the American Aborigines. Big Chief, fuck you crackers. What up with it? Grand Rising, cuz you good? Here, hit my wood. Go on, wake up. Let me turn this little piece off. Boom, we're gonna burn that off. Now you can hit my wood. Go on, hit that bitch. Go on, hit the wood. There you go. Zaki. Asteroids. You know what I'm saying? Asteroids. Shout out to Miss Jelly. She said she sent $4 for the Cash App donation. 2 for 2 on the challenge. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Shout out to Miss Jelly. We appreciate the support. Rashad Harris, what up with it, Brody? What's up with it, Brody? Ooh, this shit hot. That shit about to burn my motherfucking tongue. Ooh. Shit. Here you go, son, baby. Goddamn me, my bad. I'm gonna shit a little ashy in the motherfucking thing. Hey, you know we got that shit on, nigga. This just a regular polo low tee. You know what I'm saying? With the little cap on. You understand me? Oh, you think so, son, baby? I've been in the gym, gang. Been in the gym. Been working out. Been feeling extra healthy. You know what I'm saying? Just in case we might have to get into this ring. You know what I'm saying? Been hitting the bag. Got the, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's up, man. Y'all know the vibes. Feeling real healthy. Feeling real healthy. You understand me? Yeah, I've been in the gym. I'm working out every day now. I'm like A1. Work out every day. Feeling healthy. You understand me? Nigga already done lost like 17 pounds and ain't really did shit. Y'all know nigga was like 280. 295 and shit. Nigga was 290 something. Can anyone tell me where to buy Aborigines t-shirts? Keith Lamont, I'm glad you asked. If you want to shop Aborigine, you want to buy some Aborigine t-shirts, go to we are2am.com. If I can have the beautiful Elder Gretchen Hams to put that in the chat, we are2am.com. Brother Lamont, go shop. You got some Chief Holiday merch. We got some Aborigine merch, BAP merch. Big Aboriginal Power merch is coming real soon. Oh yeah, you know Isaiah Hamilton. Listen, bro, I've been doing an intermediate fast while working out, so it's been beautiful. Last time I checked, I lost 17 pounds. I haven't weighed myself in like a couple months, like a month or so. So I'm probably like 30 up by now. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably like 30 up by now. On my mama. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hey, you want to purchase the hey Keith Lamont, the information on the screen. A1 benching like 800. I know I'm up over like, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting like 250 up easy. I ain't stressing it. You know what I'm saying? A1 lift cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just regular 250 on them. I mean, I throw 250 on there, bang it bitch out. That ain't nothing. Throw 250 on there, bang that bitch out. Me and that bitch hitting it. Then I go hit the bag for about an hour, 45 minutes. Do my little lap around. Get about 4 miles in and walking. And then I'm done for the day. You heard? And I'm done for the day. You heard? Nigga, real gangster shit. Y'all see the 777 on the hat? You don't even know what 777 means. Shout out to my nigga Jersey. Shout out to my nigga Jersey, man. Shout out to Jersey 777, nigga. You don't even know y'all niggas don't even know what that means for real. I might have to have my brother come on and break that down one time. Some science right there. Hell yeah. Terry one make gym excuses. Niggas in prisons get swollen a box. You don't want mama. I be hitting that bag. I'm telling you, if y'all don't want to do nothing, y'all be stressed. Y'all just want to get a good workout in. Get a punching bag, man. Start punching that bitch about an hour a day. Slide, dip in. You know what I mean? Wolf, that's what's up, bro. You already know, man. You know, I'm feeling healthy. I'm feeling healthy. I'm definitely feeling really healthy, man. Y'all know niggas be slacking. Start fucking around with you niggas on YouTube. Nigga don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga start fucking around with you niggas on YouTube. Nigga quit working out. I know how it go. Appreciate it, Brown Wolf. Real shit. Drip check. You already know what's up. I'm just waiting on my painting, fam. What, I got to buy the material or something? What, I got to send the bread down for the material? When you going to start doing MMA? Boy, my MM days is over with. Boy, I started at XFC League back when I was like 18. Boy, when I was like 22, man, that shit over with. That shit over with. I ain't doing none of that. That's over with. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. You say you like yeah, nigga, back in the day. And if you think I'm just gonna go box with a nigga? No, nigga, we about to get in that motherfucking cage where I'm familiar with. You feel me? We about to get in that cage, my nigga. Your ass can't run from me. I grab a hold of your little monkey ass and choke the shit out your little bitch ass. Yeah. Y'all better stop playing with me. Put your ass in the Shindo monkey. Arms and shit be all folded back behind your shit somewhere. Arms and neck. Your ass be in the Shindo. You better stop fucking with Big Al, man. Ain't nothing to play with, gang. I'm not nothing to play with, nigga. I want mama. Yeah. Hey, hit that like button. Thumb up the video. Bend your fingers back. Yeah, bend your whole motherfucking finger back. Live Wu-Tang. Talking about nigga just, yo, that's gonna fall down to the ground, crying and shit. Nigga ain't letting up. Yeah, nigga, say uncle. Like my nigga, when my nigga died, he said, make a nigga say uncle. Yeah, call me Uncle AP, nigga. That's why sometimes, like, you know, I'm real. I'm with the peace in the community, but I be standing on business, though, man. Like, if I say I put that on something, man, nigga, I put that on something. That's why some of these, I got peace and love. That don't mean we all got to be in the same, you know what I'm saying? Because some people I get in the same vicinity with, nigga, it's going to be that, nigga, on my mama. I don't give a fuck who event it is, nigga. Nigga, it could be my event, nigga. Chief Holiday, nigga, A1. If I see somebody there that, you know what I mean, I told them we gonna do that when we, you know what I mean? It's gonna be that, nigga, on my mama. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I want peace, but it's just certain shit I gotta stand on as a, you know what I mean, as a real nigga. I keep it real with y'all. Nigga, if I say I swear to God, nigga, I put that on. Nigga, I put that on. Nigga, I'm gonna stand on that, nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna stand on that, nigga. Square business shit, man. You know, I'm gonna keep that shit square as a box of Apple Jacks. I don't give a fuck. Nigga be outside all day. I'm gonna leave a nigga outside all day like the Statue of Liberty, nigga. But yeah, man, it's about a lot of shit, man. Listen, can I get the 162? I know we just got cracking. We're only 20 minutes in. Man, can I get the 160 people to drop some fire emojis in the chat? Can we get the likes up? Can we please get the likes up, please? I wish I was, y'all. You say y'all wish I was face to face with that little motherfucker from yesterday. Nah, see, listen, let's be real. These little Mexicans will never be face to face with me. These little Mexicans will never be face to face. Yo. All right, we got them likes up. Make sure y'all support the channel, man. The real support the real. We only have my boy Craig and James Williams support the channel. Make sure y'all fucking support the channel. This coffee good than a bitch. Yeah, just certain shit I gotta stand on, fam. If I was in front of G-Rod yesterday, that nigga would have never said one word smart out of his mouth, nigga. When these little Mexicans be one by themselves and they stand in front of a strong nigga that's from America, them niggas pipe down. Mexicans only hype and deep and crunk and turn up when they like 80 deep and it's like two niggas. You see what I'm saying? That's the only time you see a Hispanic turn up on some niggas. They're gonna be deep. Just tapped in. What's up, Bap? What's up with it, Certified Sanchi? What's up with it? Say, man. That just is what it is. It's just certain shit we got to stand on. And one thing for sure that I'm going to stand on is that I come with peace. I come with nothing but peace. It's nothing but love every time. Put it like this. If I was in front of little taco dude yesterday, man, I would have showed y'all what I do to Mexicans. I'd have grabbed his ass and picked him up off of all. He'd have been just floating in the air. I would have slapped him on his face. On my mom, I would have slapped that nigga straight on his face. Nigga, I would have picked him up by his shirt and his britches and slammed him on his motherfucking face. His shit would have been smashed in the concrete, boy. You know we don't play them games. I'd be like, first I have some little cigarettes, some little weed or something. Some little bird. Come here, little thing. They gonna start crawling closer. They gonna be scared. Come here, little thing. As soon as they get close, I snatch their little ass up. Just like one of my ancestors did years ago. I snatched their little motherfucking ass up just like this. As soon as they get close. And then slam his little ass. Cause they little, you can just pick them up. They just feet be dangling. Oh yeah, them little Mexicans they ain't worth a goddamn thing, man. These little motherfucking Mexicans, man. Don't let these little things ain't doing nothing. Don't let them disrespect y'all culture, man. He said, well, don't be cool now, man. Fuck you, you little wetback. I'm just trying to let you speak. You ain't got to tell me what to do, nigga. You know I'm going to come full-fledged with it. You know what I mean? But listen, I know y'all ready to get into the topic, man. I know y'all ready to get into the topic. I just like chopping it up with y'all niggas. I ain't going to lie to you. Shit, y'all know I like talking to you. Y'all like my motherfucking cousin. I know y'all like my cousins. So when I get up, I like to just, you know what I mean? We just like we at Granny house. You know how you be at Granny house and all your cousins be in there and you wake up, one of your cousins up already done rolled up and you come in there and hit it, then your other cousins come out. Y'all remember how it used to be at Grandma and their house when all your other cousins was there? You know what I'm saying? We at Grandma's house and I'm the cousin that was up this morning rolling up. So what up, though? I stay at those little pings. No cousins in Africa. No. We talking about America. Somebody said AP look like the alien off of Men in Black. Boy, your ass lying as hell, boy. One of the most handsome Aborigines in the community to do this shit. Don't play with me. Coming out here looking like Cisco. You nigga look like Cisco and Delonte West. This nigga look like Cisco and Delonte West. He want to sing with his little crazy ass, looking retarded as hell. Get your stupid ass out of here, boy, before I blow your ass up, Shy Alpha. Looking like Wayman off of Low Down Dirty Shame. That's all I gotta say to kill this nigga. Wayman. Don't make me get you on the panel, Wayman. You want some sausages? Nah, nigga. Fuck on. Your little weird ass on, nigga. Your ass be breakdancing and shit, be doing them little B2K dances. Don't let me find out you sent them videos to what's that nigga who was homosexual that them B2K niggas used to dance with? Damn, what the fuck is that nigga name? Niggas used to be trying out dancing for that nigga doing them little Chris Brown rolls and shit. Nah, sit your bitch ass down, boy. Nobody got time for that. Nigga, we aborigines. That nigga done hit the Chris Brown move. That nigga done hit the Chris Brown. Nah, boy, get your weird ass on. Doing them little feet movements and spinning and shit. Nobody got time for that. That nigga Child Alpha a slick dancer. That nigga dance like nigga, I ain't gonna play you up, fam. This nigga named Chris Copper Color. That nigga name, my name ain't Chris Brown. Nigga named Chris Copper Color. That nigga funny looking at. Or Morion dancing in the rain looking ass nigga. That nigga look like one of them B2K niggas. Nah, I'm just bullshit. Somebody said, what the hell is B2K? You must be a little young or a little old. One of the two. If you a little young or a little old. You can't be right in the middle. Yeah, this nigga named Chris Copper Color. That nigga came in. Not Chris Brown, nigga. I'm on the floor. This nigga. That nigga. Nah, y'all got me fucked up. No, say Bout got no moves. Bout don't dance, my nigga. Bout do not dance. Y'all niggas tweaking out there on photo grade. That nigga said can't be in the 30s, in his 30s. Yeah, he can't be in his 30s. And the nigga in their 30s know who B2K is on my mama. If you don't know who B2K is, your ass either in your 20s or your ass in your 50s on my mama. Somebody said my grandpa caught me dancing like that and whooped my ass. Boy, I don't blame you. I'm whooping your little zesty ass too. Sit your little ass down, boy. Your ass in here dancing like a Morion. That nigga keep moving them shoulders, boy. Sit your goddamn shoulders down. Stop whacking them goddamn shoulders like that. That's what I tell a nigga. I should come in that bitch crip walking or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga start crip walking or something. Nah, I ain't doing no Morion dances, kid. Now, shout out to my nigga Shy Alpha, though. Y'all know I'm just fucking with him. Shout out to my nigga Shy Alpha. You know I'm just fucking with him. That's my guy. That's my guy. But don't make me pull up that footage when you came online dancing, nigga. We had that dance tryout online on Big Aboriginal Power shit, and you danced right outside your car in front of God and everybody. Just like it. I ain't gonna lie, I was turning up down there at Sister Betty shit. And they was playing that music. I was in that bitch pulling the shot Alpha on their ass. I was spinning back around doing it. You know what I'm saying? At Sister Betty event, y'all should have seen it. Y'all should have came out. Next event, y'all gonna come out. Y'all gonna see Big Al. Motherfucker busting that bitch around my mama. Somebody y'all niggas funny as hell. I swear to God. It's too early, man. It's too early. Let me find out y'all niggas be. Somebody say you fake Wade Rattlesnake saying he was dancing. Bright Mo Deezy is a step champion. That nigga created the first step team in Arizona. Don't let them fool y'all. Don't let me fool y'all. Somebody said, let me find out Bout can break dance, boy. Told y'all to watch all them Step It Up movies, nigga. I'm fucking around coming that bitch start kicking up water like a Morion and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas funny as shit, boy. First time you're live feeling the vibe. Man, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad y'all tuning in. I'm glad y'all tuning in. Hey, for those that's tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit them like buttons. Somebody said kick up water. Yeah, you know how them old Moriarty. Somebody said them shoulders moving crazy. This nigga said stomp the yard head ass. Damn. Y'all niggas out here killing me. Let me get off a camera for a little bit. Can he, you know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga been feeling healthy though. Nigga been in the gym though. Somebody said I just Google B2K. They wear makeup. Don't do them like that. AP, you twisted, feeling good. Nah, I'm just regular this morning, man. I'm just chilling. Y'all know I woke up in a good mood this morning, man. Want to chop it up with my family, get into some information. You know what I mean? I told y'all my cousins. I told you it's like we at grandma's house and we all in the living room chopping it up. I ain't seen my cousins in months and we just, you know what I mean, chopping it up. Somebody said that nigga had too much sauce in them shoulders, boy. That nigga got me on the floor. That nigga said he got too much sauce in his shoulders. Boy, you better get off me. You be on the key gods. Shit, we be on this Aboriginal shit, big bro. 100 keys. The locksmith. Hey, we about to get into some shit in a minute. If you new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's the littest, the realest, the most genuine motherfucker. Nah, nigga, Shay Pink, don't play now. Hold on, let me turn on my motherfucking camera. Now, don't play with me, nigga. Ain't nothing zesty around this motherfucker, nigga. On my mama, nigga. Dead homies. Nigga on the dead homies, nigga. Somebody said, I see the piano. Yeah, I'm about to go back this bitch and play that bitch in a minute. So don't even trip, gang. About to go right back that bitch and play. Shay, don't play with me, man. Ain't nothing zesty over this motherfucker, man. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't even play them games, man. Live stream over with, nigga. Live stream over with, nigga. As soon as niggas start seeing zesty, oh no, live stream over with. It's over with. Nah, we ain't playing that today. Hell to the no. Hell no, we ain't playing that shit. Nigga, I be dipped in shit. Shout out to Shay Pink 40. Don't play with me. Hey, Bright Mo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Live over with. Niggas start saying, oh, AP, what? AP, what? Live over. You got me fucked up. Nigga, dead homies. End this bitch. Hey, Sal, then make a post and cuss all y'all motherfuckers out. Yeah, I'm petty like that. I'll make a post cussing all y'all bastards out. Straight up. Y'all know y'all cousin dumb as hell, ignorant as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I want peace. I want peace. Nah, nigga, you see there you go playing this shit. Yeah, I already know, bro. I'm just fucking with y'all. Nigga, I end this motherfucker. Y'all know I will. Somebody said, who named anti-immigration? That's what's up. Right, Mo, don't start, bro. Don't start. Don't start your bullshit this morning. I'm trying to get into the bill, goddamn. Shout out to Realize TV. Tell them don't wear their feelings on their shirts. Right, you got to tell them that. You got to fucking tell them that. For sure. One of the main things is to make sure somebody said, like we know nigga who name is that. Well, I don't know. That's my boy in the chat. Shout out to my nigga anti-immigration. Eh? Root Words, fact check the TV. When you gonna do some lives, Root Words? I'm waiting on you to do some more lives, bro. Yeah, y'all got Big Al fucked up. I feel like I can beat y'all niggas in anything. Basketball, swimming, dancing, rapping, motherfucking wrestling, anything. Tennis, checkers, foosball, kickball, anything. I feel like I can beat y'all in anything. I'm the most competitive motherfucker you ever meet. Boy, if you still wearing, if your chick wearing backwood leggings, yeah, that's a thought. No, I'll just bullshit. Let me stop. Let me stop my jokes. I got fucking horse jokes. I got bad sense of humor. If you wearing backwood leggings, use a thought. Sorry. I didn't mean to say it. Fuck it. I said it. It's just a joke. Don't be so sensitive. If you motherfucking females wearing backwood leggings, cut it out. Come get some of these big Aboriginal power leggings. Coming real soon. Come get you some of it. Hey, come get some of these big Aboriginal power leggings, nigga. For real shit. Shout out to my nigga Bright Mo Dizzy. He sent me a cash out donation. He said, just because you my nigga. You already know, man. You know we fam, cuz. You know how it go. Motherfucker, shit, me. Yeah. Use a thought. You wearing backwood clothes. For you niggas too. You niggas be held up with little thought clothes. Boy, get your little thought out of here. Raindrop. Look at this Aboriginal thought. Not just bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's not a good joke. Okay, I get it. Harsh joke, bad sense of humor. I get it. It's a bad joke. Just a joke, okay? Stop being so sensitive. Real shit, man. There's so much avenues that you Aborigines could be doing. I could be shopping with y'all. Little thotty bopper clothes. Y'all come and get some of this big Aboriginal power merch, man. Walk and talk like an Aborigine, man. Go to weare2am.com. If you want to shop with Aboriginals, go to weare2am.com, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. We about to get ready to get into the build. Hey, shout out to Hiller. We didn't ask you to come over here and ask us what kind of vibe we got. So you can take your monkey ass on to wherever the fuck, whatever rock you just crawl from out under. Go brush your teeth before you come over here talking shit, okay? We got a good vibe over here. I'm talking to my family. Ain't nobody in here mad except for you. You come over here talking about we got low energy. Girl, we in here cracking jokes, getting the energy high. We having fun. We talking to my cousins. No, you don't trip. Wench, you in my shit telling me not to motherfucking trip. Get your ass home, heifer. Man, it feel good to be Aborigines. Drip check. We almost got, we got 200 in the chat, man. Make sure y'all get them likes up. We ain't even got cracking yet. We got 200 in the chat, man. Make sure y'all support the channel. Hey, Big Chief, fuck you, Cracker. You feel what I'm saying? We're here talking to my cousin. You feel what I'm saying? American Aborigine. Original. You feel me, sis? You feel me, bro? Chick on the Bruce, you feel me? This nigga come in talking about we low energy. What kind of shit is that? Y'all supposed to all cuss that little heifer out. And Jazzy Jeff they ass coming in here. Nigga, bye. Nigga, I got the best vibration in the motherfucking world. Nigga, I wake up before everybody on the planet, nigga, just to get the vibration right. Nah, this is bullshit. I wake up before everybody on the planet, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all don't think I'm the one out here waking and baking shit, nigga? Getting shit cracking? Y'all got me fucked up. Yeah, that's some weirdo shit, Carbon Crown. They come here talking about we got on low vibration. Don't even know what's going on. My energy was too low. Root word smoking them. Tim Brown 5 blunts. Boy, that nigga be smoking mosquito legs. That nigga roll up in an extra slim. He roll up in it's called a slim backwood. That bitch extra slim Swisser. It's called a mosquito leg. Nick can't even pass me one of them in the wake and bake section. Root words, you need to start rolling up some bigger woods, bro. Like, you got to at least roll one, at least this side. If you're going to roll one, at least make it like this. This is regular. You know what I'm saying? This is regular. Don't be rolling up them slim wisers and them mosquito legs. You understand? Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, Root. Shout out to my nigga Root. That nigga rolled them extra slim back ones. They call anorexics. Them bitches skinny than a bitch. Anemic. If you can't put at least 2 G's in it, don't roll it, nigga. That's a fact. If you ain't got at least 2 in there, hoe. You can't even put a 0.5 in the Swisher. I'll never smoke Swishers again. Somebody said niggas be budging in the weed still. Nah, that's some bullshit. Roll that shit up, gang. If you just bought a 3.5, put all that in the wood, man. Seriously. Don't even play with yourself. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I want everybody to get the likes up. Let's get up to 230 likes, man. Can we get 230 likes in the building real quick? Can we get 230 likes in the building? If y'all new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, man. Y'all gonna want to subscribe to this channel, man. It's one of the latest channels in the world. If you ain't follow me on IG, make sure y'all go follow me on IG. I do IG lives down there every day. So make sure y'all go follow me on IG at big_Aboriginal_power. I know a lot of people still follow my old IG. That bitch down there got 10K subscribers, and I don't even got that motherfucking page no more. So make sure y'all go follow my new Instagram, big_Aboriginal_power, man. Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram, man. Hey, have y'all seen the American Gods pay-per-view? How many of y'all seen the American Gods pay-per-view? Drop a fire emoji. I know a lot of y'all ain't, so go purchase that that motherfucking American Gods pay-per-view. You understand me? Links in the description box. Make sure y'all go support that. Laugh out loud, AP right. When we smoke, we get productive. Hunting and gathering type shit. Yeah, nigga, we start getting out, getting active. Hey, man, if y'all want to watch that American Gods pay-per-view, go support the channel. Hey, man, we shooting for 20K. That's a fact. We really shooting for 20K subscribers by the end of this year. We almost at 12 right now, so we got to turn up this part of the year, man. We really got to turn up this part. Hey, back in the day, them Swishers used to be big, didn't they? Them bitches done did something. I can't even put nowhere near this in a Swisher, man. You got to put 2 of them bitches together just to make a decent one. You got to put a double decker together. So if y'all have not seen the American Gods pay-per-view, go to the description box below. Follow the steps and the information you see. Click it, purchase it. Hey, and enjoy it. It's some exclusive shit. Just some exclusive shit. That nigga, Root Word smoke Garcia Vegas. That nigga smokes some shit. Nigga, I've been smoking these bitches since 89, nigga. Your Aboriginal power. This is untouching this thing. That's under McTouching, Mr. One. I digress. That's under McTouching, Mr. One. That's what I think of Root Word. Peace to everybody in the building. Oh man, I've been smoking backwoods before y'all was born. Root Words, boy. I'm old enough for you, boy. I'm old enough to be a monkey's uncle, boy. You understand me? I'm old enough to be a monkey's uncle, nigga. Talking about you older than me. Nigga, I'm the oldest, youngest nigga in the motherfucking community. Nigga, I'm the oldest, youngest nigga in the motherfucking community. Bap, you on the kick 10 looking good vibe, bro. Hey, man, you already know, man. Cool face. I appreciate that, gang. You know what I mean? It's all love. I'm glad ain't nothing going unnoticed. We rocking up, we turning up, we changing the game when it comes to this Aboriginal shit. It's the latest motherfucking channel, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. We putting the ice where the talking point is, man. Niggas like, what about me? That big Aboriginal power. So let me talk to you about this Aboriginal history, lineage, genealogy. Boom. Next thing you know, they like, oh, I figured out I got Aboriginal in my family. You see what I'm saying? That's all they say. They come back like, damn, I got Aboriginal in my family. You feel me? See, that nigga bright, bro. See, I'm not even about to play the card today. That nigga is on one. I'm not. You got it, dog. You got it. You got it, dog. This nigga bright, bro. Hell. My nigga Root. What the fuck? Face ass boy. My nigga Root, what the fuck? I don't look like Root Word now. Yeah, y'all niggas got me fucked up. Nigga, Root. Y'all know I'm old enough to be a monkey's uncle. About that's my same kind of uncles the boo-boos got. That's the same kind of uncles the boo-boos got. A monkeys. That's funny as hell, Copper's Home. They literally got a monkey as an uncle. If they grandmama is a monkey, then they motherfucking great uncle is a monkey. They oldest ancestor is an uncle. Is an uncle monkey. Auntie uncle monkey. It was 10 little monkeys jumping on a bed. You feel me? The Pan-Africans fell off and then bumped their head. That's a whole little slogan. That's a whole little slogan. You ain't even know that. Anti-wetback immigration. God damn. YouTube about to get your ass. Y'all racist. Anti-wetback immigration. You racist, bruh. You racist, bruh. I like your name, though. I ain't gonna lie. I like your name. Iro Lee. All right, man. Listen, we almost hit an hour. I'm about to get into the bill. But y'all niggas funny as hell. I ain't even get the chance to get into the. Y'all funny as fuck. I told y'all some of the realest niggas I know, man. That's why I don't even chop it up with real niggas. Y'all some real niggas, man. The motherfucking world better be glad that we all ain't in the same spot, like we ain't in the same area. If we was all in the same area, y'all know how much energy, Aboriginal energy would be there. That's why when we do a meetup, man, we gotta have motherfuckers coming in from all over. We need 1,000 Aborigines, at least 200 in every place we meet up at, man. Oh, my mama. Cause y'all imagine the energy. Imagine we just meet up in Washington, D.C., all of us, just all they can. Man, the energy that would be there. We be joking, laughing. When it's time to put in fucking work, it's time to put in work. You understand me? Like, that shit could get serious. You understand me? This shit could get serious. That's how I know once the American Aborigines, all of us, the majority of us, 70% of us start waking up. Cancel Christmas, gang. Cancel Christmas, gang. If we get 70% of us to wake up, it's over with. It's over with. It's done. It's a rappy rap. They gonna be like, why you being weird to me? Looking at. Boy, it's over with. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. 1 million Aboriginal march. That would be dope. I don't even know if it's 1 million of us that can get active like that. That would be a sight to see. I couldn't even imagine seeing 1 million Aborigines in one spot. I swear to God. I literally can't even envision to see that shit. That shit would be the most beautiful shit in the world. I'm trying to be somewhere in the middle like it. Turning up. Get y'all niggas crunk, nigga, on my mama. Ready to do some shit, nigga. Passing backwoods. Nigga have a satchel. Nigga have a knapsack just passing out woods. Nigga, y'all ready? You know what I'm saying? Nigga like, we ready for what? Nigga, what's up? Like, I'm just making sure y'all niggas ready. How many will miss work? Nigga, fuck work. We calling out. All 1 million of us. 1 million niggas calling out of work. Nigga. Call it what you want, nigga. If that job fuck up, it fuck up. We ain't nigga, they calling out of work. We don't give a fuck about their job, nigga. This more important than anything, nigga. Our presence here and making shit known, nigga. Nigga, that is work. Like my nigga Brown Wolf just said, nigga, that is work. I'm talking about, I'm calling all the black securities Aborigine. I'm talking about niggas with ARs, Glocks, nigga, AKs, nigga, grenades, nigga, everything, nigga, to protect the Aborigines. Nigga, ain't nothing going down, nigga. You know, I'm gonna have a bulletproof vest on. Nigga, I'm about that bitch with a vest on, nigga, and a juggernaut helmet. Nigga, just in case, you know. You feel what I'm saying? And no telling what might go down out this motherfucker. For real. All right, man. Y'all ready to get into this bill? If y'all ready to get into this bill, man, drop a fire emoji. Support the channel, man. Make sure y'all support the channel. Let's get into this bill, man. Let's get into this bill. Y'all ready? If y'all ready, drop some fire emoji. I want to see the chat flooded with fire emojis before I even start. Let me see this bitch flooded. That's going to let me know y'all ready. I don't see nothing flooded, so y'all must enjoy the conversation with me. So, yeah, man, like I said, man, y'all already know, man. Oh, y'all going to low-key just flood it out of nowhere when I'm about to get back into the conversation. All right. I'll see what type of bullshit y'all on. Shout out to my family in the chat. Shout out to my cousins. Let's go.
We're going to be talking about some rather serious and interesting information, although hopefully it'll be nothing that'll cause you too much consternation. What sort of sparked this particular line of study is, I don't know how many of you were aware of the gentleman from Indiana who came out and brought codicil language to our attention, that the word label, as used on the 1040 form, means a testamentary instrument. I was part of the people that brought that lecture forward, and well, I gave Bunny the information, and because we thought it was interesting to look at it in the language at the time the Constitution was written. My personal study was, what is the Constitution in its noun form? Not what does it do, what is the thing? Of course, we've read Lysander Spooner and all the libertarian stuff that's come forward on it being a contract. But after talking to Bunny, I looked up in Amjur and I found, I think it's under Will, section 12, if memory serves, that the sovereign has no testamentary power at common law. So that means that the Constitution could not be a will, according to the law at the time. And Bunny called me back, about 2 days later, and she said, Stan, guess what? Property can only devolve to a body politic by trust. So what we've pretty much discovered, and I agree with the woman's, with her research, that the Constitution is a trust instrument. And in order for us to understand the peaceful philosophy behind what we're attempting to do in calling government to task, we have to understand that they are trustees. They are very much trustees. And as soon as we understand that, I think that the people in general are going to have a better understanding of where folks like us are coming from. Bunny, if you would, please.
Good morning. My name is Speakman, and I am an heir of liberty. And we're going to find out exactly what that means very shortly. I'm going to prove to you that the Founding Fathers were very lawful men. These gentlemen would not have gone against the law.
Man, this bitch already starting off with a lie. You feel what I'm saying? My man kept it real, but she came in there with the lie. If y'all can hear and see everything loud and clear, drop a fire emoji in the chat, man. Drop a fire emoji.
And they would not have created a document that would have gotten them into trouble. Now, if you logically think about it, what if they had lost the Revolutionary War? They would have been hung for treason, conspiracy, whatever. Okay, so they did create a document that would be legal, lawful, and valid under the king's own law. The colonies had laws when they got here. They brought it with them. They were established at the time of the Revolutionary War and prior to it. And they followed those laws.
Just a side note, she's already lying, because later on, and I think it's in part 2 or 3 or 4, where she says, oh,
that's funny. He caught the lie too, because I never watched this. I'm watching this for the first time, by the way, y'all. We watching this all together, but I can just tell. We know that ain't true. We know the founding forefathers are corrupt, and they stole that this system, this government, was borrowed from a system that was in America going back thousands and thousands of years. This same Constitution would have been the same Constitution roughly used in Hopewell community, in Poverty Point, in the Algonquin Nation, in part of Peru. These are the part of the same shit. This is a stolen system.
Revolutionary War and prior to it. And they followed those laws.
Just a side note, she's already lying, because later on, and I think it's in part 2 or 3 or 4, where she says, oh, these laws were established thousands of years ago, long before we got here. Remember they went to that? Now she's trying to put it on right at the revolution of when they just got here. But now that we know history, just wanted to brush y'all up, not to fall victim to the slit tongue, and just pay attention. You know, you were already here. These are your states by way of the king. And picture these people, daughters of Confederacy, trying to steal the heritages of people who don't know they have heritages. So that's a correct way to perceive this film.
So when they created the Constitution of the United States, they created it under the common laws that they had brought with them. Now, I'm going to also prove to you that this Constitution that we have here is a trust instrument, and it creates an estate, because it all is under a state law. Now, I'm also going to prove to you that the trustee...
A state law is a state constitution. So when they said this is all created by a state law, each state was an e-state. An e-state is its own governed country territory, governed by its own government. Now, this is about to get into some shit and how they did a switcheroony and killed some of the main players to take over the infrastructure. You see what I'm saying? Or the estates. You understand me? So we about to get into it, man. So each state is governed, and each state should have a governor, has its own constitution. That's the state constitution. It's older than federal constitution, than the law of the land, allegedly. State constitutions are older.
State, because it all is under a state law. Now, I'm also going to prove to you that the trustees, as far as the heirs, are in breach of trust.
She's going to prove to you that the heirs are in breach of trust. Okay, so while I know we were thinking, oh, the feds, what does that mean? The feds are the beneficiaries, are the trustees? Well, why would she say the heirs are in breach of trust? Well, because you're not calling them to task. You're not speaking. So it's time to repair the breach.
And I will show you where you are not an heir, but something else. Now, I'm going to create pictures for you. If you ever put a 2,000-piece puzzle together, there's a little piece here and a little piece there. And we're going to take all these pieces and we're going to bring them in, and I'm going to try to make a picture for you in your mind so that you can actually see it, not only in front of you, but inside of you and around you, that you can totally comprehend what we are at effect of today. Now, for example, there's a lack of communication we have with the government, and we have it with each other also. I think of one word and you think of totally something else. You're translating my word in your mind, like the word alienate. Now, how many of you perceive the word alienate or alienation to be a rejection of a sort? Okay, this is going to be the first word we look up in the dictionary. And for those of you who have brought your dictionary, please open it up to alienate.
Which one is that, right?
Any dictionary you have. I happen to have the dictionary, the American Dictionary of the English Language by Noah Webster, 1828. I think it's the finest dictionary I have come across, including Black's and Bouvier's. And I use it because in order to know what the founding...
She's going in on why she likes to use Webster's 1828 dictionary, which is often a dictionary I've seen Aboriginals and American Indians go to as well. Mine's is the Oxford English Dictionary, and I also like to use Anamon Dictionary, because that goes with Black Laws and Bouvier's Law Dictionary as well. So what she about to get into is going to be very critical. I want y'all to pay very close attention. Let's get it.
I happen to have the dictionary, the American Dictionary of the English Language by Noah Webster, 1828. I think it's the finest dictionary I have come across, including Black's and Bouvier's. And I use it because in order to know what the founding fathers had in mind, what their intent was, you have to understand how they used the words at the time they created something. Okay, I will read it. Alienate. To transfer title, property, or right to another, as to alienate lands or sovereignty. Transfer title. Okay, under alienation, still we have a transfer of title or a legal conveyance of property to another. So there goes your communication. We now have set up a communication between each other, have we not?
More proper.
Okay. Now alienation does not mean rejection. It means to transfer property, to sell, buy, do whatever you want to with it. Okay. Now, keep these things in mind as we go along, okay? Take whatever I tell you and put it up in a little pigeonhole so that we can bring it down later. Now, there is in your pamphlets, in your booklets, a diagram.
Hey, let me just say this. This is just a sidebar. Do you think we should formulate a basic system of understanding what the Aboriginal American Indian culture and understanding is and reawakening is? Should we get these? Should we get booklets and brochures? You remember how them Christians and the church and the Jehovah's Witness used to go door to door, and they would leave you with these little pamphlets or booklets explaining what they whole reason was there for. You know what I'm saying? Do you think we should come up with some shit like that? I think that'll be dope. That's boots on the ground. Every Aborigine should have at least 1,000 of them. If you walk into the store, knock on the door on your way up, hit every door. Stop and let these people know. Or y'all too embarrassed to do this conversation? I think some of y'all scared. I think we should do that, man, because that's how they got our peoples indoctrinated. They went door to door doing it. And they didn't stop. They didn't stop. Jehovah's Witnesses used to always come to my people's house. They would stop and knock on the door and give you these pamphlets, talk to you about the same thing until you just be like, fuck it, I'm going to send the kids to the church. It got grandma told you was Indian, but grandma told your ass to go to church too. You see what I'm saying? So we got to use this reverse tactics on these people, man. That's just a sidebar.
Like this. By the time we're finished with this class, lecture, whatever you want to call it, this diagram is going to be a living, breathing entity to you. It's going to be reality, I hope. If it's not, then I wouldn't have done my job. Now you will notice on the left side, this is the system according to me. On the left side, you see up the top Principles of Liberty, and the preamble, the articles, the amendments, down through Amendment 14. And on the right side, you will find up at the top, it says Principles of Mort Main. How many recognize the word Mort Main? You've read the book.
Not the whole book. I've read some definitions, and I'm a little bit puzzled. So we're going to have to go through this.
Okay, well, Mort Main is a very puzzling thing, too, for me, because it's been hidden from us. This is the disease that our country is at effect of today. It is the cancer eating our substance. Now, if you can recall back to medieval times, the Roman Catholic Church at one time in England had England in the palm of its hand in a grip that couldn't be let go. This wasn't just a morale or moral issue, okay? It wasn't because all these good people of England were devout Catholics worshiping the church. They had a legal grip on England. They were sucking it dry financially, spiritually, and physically. And it was a legal grip. According to some authorities I have heard or talked with, that the Catholic Church believing that the Corpus Christi of Christ being perpetual, so was the Catholic Church, i.e. we have a corporation. Okay? Mort Main refers to corporate functions, corporate principles, the corporate way of doing things, and now we shall look up that word in the dictionary. Again, Black's Law is good for the definition, but again, I shall read from Noah Webster.
What word are we looking at?
We are looking at Mort Main, M-O-R-T-M-A-I-N. Mort Main. French, mort meaning dead and main meaning hand. In law, possession of lands or tenements in dead hands, or hands that cannot alienate. Alienation in mortmain is an alienation of lands or tenements to any corporation, sole or aggregate, ecclesiastical or temporal, particularly to houses of religion or religious houses, by which the estate becomes perpetually inherent in the corporation and unalienable.
Not transferable.
Mortmain, it means dead hands. Something is in dead hands. It is a death grip on this country. Death grip on this country, the same way it was in England in medieval times. It is the principle our government is working under and upon at this very moment.
Henry VIII saw this.
They all saw this. There were mortmain statutes. And now we're going to commence to go through the literature. Now, all this mortmain, put it up here with alienation, okay? Because it's going to be coming up. Mortmain and Cyprus have destroyed our country. We'll get into Cyprus. I like to say cyprès because it's a French word and it sounds very elegant. Cyprès. So when I say cyprès, it's C-Y-P-R-E-S-S, 2 words. Cyprus is the ability to change a trust. Okay, the authority, the ability, what such are. Now we're going to go to the preamble. I have the preamble sitting here right in front of you. And we'll be looking at that and going to the English laws. Now, the greatest document ever created was the Magna Carta, as far as I'm concerned. Our Constitution today is literally our Magna Carta. Okay? Now, in the Magna Carta, I have given to you, I believe, the whole of it. It's very difficult reading because it's in the Old English words. But if you do read it, and you should, okay, you will notice that it is all, or basically up to a certain point, about inheritances. To inherit your liberty, especially number CAP 1, okay, confirmation of liberties. Right here, it takes the liberties and says, our liberties are inheritable. We have granted also and given to all the freemen of our realm, for us and our heirs forever, these liberties underwritten. Okay, the Magna Carta makes your liberties an inheritable thing. For as much as we have progressed scientifically, we have regressed spiritually and legally. Okay, we are definitely in feudal times. Now back to the Magna Carta. The first one is about the liberties. The second one is the relief on the king's tenant of full age. Third is wardship, and these are all inheritances. Okay. Fourth is about wasting. Now wasting is very important. Okay, because this will come up later. I presume I can see that the 14th Amendment is projected toward people who waste. Okay. In CAP 35, it discusses liberties purchased. Okay, if you weren't a free man or if you didn't have a free estate, you literally purchased your estate and your liberties were derived from that.
For those that can share the live stream, can we get folks to share the live stream? Hit the like button, thumb up the video, man. You already know what's going on, man. We about to break down some of this shit. We about to get into this. You heard that she called the Magna Carta is her favorite document, and she claims that this Constitution is our Magna Carta. And you got to realize this Magna Carta is another form of government documents and contracts and understandings and rules. This is the same thing. This goes back to like the Algonquin fucking Constitution, which is used in fucking Arabia. It's used all over the damn place. It's used all over the damn place. Let's get into some of the signs, man. Let's keep it going. Hit the like button. Thumb up that video, man. Thumb up the video.
Okay. Just these are things just skimming the top so far. Now, at 36, we come into Mortmain. It shall not be lawful from henceforth to give his lands to any religious house. Now, the reason they had religious house, why they specifically were pointed at religious houses, because the Catholic Church was a corporation. Catholic Church, and I don't mean to knock or poo-poo the Catholic Church or any other religion, it just happens to be the way it was at the time. So, the Catholic Church was a corporation, and they were attempting to prevent it from sucking the wealth out of England. A person would die or was about to die, and he would bequeath his estate over to the Catholic Church for the saving of his immortal soul, leaving the heirs destitute or out on the street. So this was an attempt on their part to prevent that to the Catholic Church as a corporation, because it was in dead hands and they couldn't get it back. It kept revolving in dead hands. Okay? Quia emptoris, I put this in there. You should probably read it at your leisure. It applies also. The next page is the Statute of Mortmain, 15 Richard 2nd, 1391, Chapter 5. Again, they're trying to stop the eating of the corporate power from the country. Or am I saying that right? Do we get it? Okay. Now we're going to get in. If you have a question, please write it down, so that at the end, after the taping, we can get back to the question, because I hopefully will answer anything that comes up and you can just scratch your question off.
Well, this pertains to the legacy one too. So will these references here match what's in legacy one?
Most of them, yes. This is where I got legacy one and legacy two.
Okay.
What is Old English? Old English, I think Old English is what they talking about Algonquin. They talking about these indigenous languages that they done reconverted and start using with their little forked tongue. We got to think about it. These people didn't have no science.
Okay. The Statute of Wills. Now, when the question was, when the question came up, just what is the Constitution? I had an inkling. I mean, someone gave me the input that, it had something to do with a will. There was will structure in it. So I started to, reading about wills, and it led me to the Statute of Wills. And in the Statute of Wills, you will notice by the star where it says, hereditaments holding of the king, his heirs or successors, or any other person or persons by knight service shall have full and free liberty, power, and authority to give, dispose, will, or devise to any persons except bodies, politic, and corporate. Okay, so the Constitution as a thing right there told me it could not be a will. Couldn't possibly be a will. It was against the common law. It was against the laws of England, of which the founding fathers were following. Okay. I then came to the Statute of Uses, and things began to start looking familiar. In the Statute of Uses, down at the bottom, where it starts to read that where any person or persons stand to be seized, or at any manors, lands, tenements, rents, services, reversions, remainders, or others, or any body politic, by reason of any bargain, sale, fee-offment, fine, recovery, covenant, contract, agreement, will, or otherwise, by any manner, means whatsoever, it shall be In every such case, all and every such person and persons and body politic that have or hereafter shall have any such use, confident, or trust in fee simple, fee tail, or term of life, 4 years, etc., shall from henceforth stand be seized and deemed and judged in lawful season. This is saying that this creates a trust, a use, actually. I put something in trust for your use. I am the trustee. I'm not only the trustee, but I'm the testator or the trustor. I'm the person who creates it. But I put something into trust so that you can use it. It's actually yours and mine, but you can use it. It's a use. They called it the statute of uses. Trusts and uses are basically the same thing. They fall under the same idea, the same conditions. Okay, that started to ring a bell. To use. Yes, I should be able to use it. And then I came across the statute of charitable uses, and things really begin to look familiar. Now, in the statute of charitable uses, you shall find that which looks very familiar, like the Social Security system, the repair of bridges, ports, havens, causeways, and highways. You will find supportation, aid, and help of young tradesmen, handicraftsmen, persons. You will find the word other taxes in it. Okay, this is a very important statute. The statute of uses and the statute of charitable uses are the big ones. Then on the next page, I have the statute of fraudulent deeds, alienations, etc., which is a statute 13 Elizabeth 1, 1570, chapter 5. Now, Elizabeth, this was after the overthrow of the Catholic Church. They were now Protestants and had gained control back of England. What happened was, I guess people just got fed up with the whole situation. They got tired of the corporate Mortmain structure keeping them in dead hands with the death grip. Got rid of the king, got rid of the church, and now we have Elizabeth, who is Protestant, and she creates the statute of fraudulent deeds. And in here, you will find that if there's any fraudulent situations over conveyances, like trusts, deeds, you are now in jeopardy. By guileful and covetous or fraudulent devices and practices, as aforesaid, we shall or might be in any ways disturbed, hindered, delayed, or defrauded to be clearly and utterly void, frustrate, and of none effect. If you created trust that was fraudulent, it was of none effect. So therefore, if the Founding Fathers were creating a trust in the Constitution, it had to be lawful. It had to be lawful. We go again to the statute against collusive and fraudulent conveyances, which also upholds this thought and line of idea. Number 3 down in the first paragraph says, or else by any secret intent of the parties, the same to be their own proper use, and at their free disposition. Number 4, colored nevertheless by a feigned countenance and show of words and sentences as though the same were made bona fide for good causes. Still upholding the fact that if you are creating something, it has to be lawful. It has to be lawful. This is the common law. This is the law of England. And this is the law that the Founding Fathers went by. They were lawful men. You will find constantly through these statutes, repeatedly, inheritances. repeatedly inheritance, repeatedly body politics, corporate, so that you can literally separate who is who without everything being piled up into a mishmash. We have the statute of frauds. It's a very important thing. We can't get to the statute of frauds when we go into court these days because the laws and the workings of the Maine government is not in its reach. It's not in its reach. We're going to show you how and why it's not in its reach. Okay? So when you go into a court saying, this is fraudulent, the judge sitting there going, no, I don't think so. No, because you can't get to the common law. You are barred. The little diagram I showed you, there is a bar going down between the two columns on the right and the left. There is a bar that goes down between the principles of liberties and the principles of Maine. We're literally stuck into Maine in dead hands. That's why we feel so frustrated when we go into court, knowing that there is justice somewhere, but we're not experiencing it, we're not feeling it, we don't see it, we don't get it, something's wrong. We are barred. We keep coming up against the steel wall. Now, in order for you to understand where the power lies, the power does not lie in the articles, nor does it lie in the amendments. The power lies in the preamble. It is the preamble that creates the estate. It is the preamble that creates the trust. It is the preamble who tells you who it is or who it isn't, actually. Okay? You must understand what an estate is so that you can see it. So that you can see the estate lying in here, and so that you can see the trust. Okay, we know that the English laws, it had to be a will or a trust. It wasn't a will. We're going to presume it's a trust because they had to make it legal and lawful. They weren't going to get hung. I don't think so. If I were to create a document today, I try to make my documents lawful. I'm trying to follow their laws, doing it right all along. Okay, so they were no different than we are. And I am a lawful person. You're going to have to turn this one sideways. This that we're going to go into is a book written by an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court, Henry Baldwin, in 1837. It was published. And it's rather large. It's much larger than what I have given you. It's literally a book, and bless my friend who gave it to me, because she said, well, so-and-so says this, that, and the other, and it's found in here. And I said, oh, well, I'd like to read this. And when I read it, I said, well, so-and-so missed something. He missed on page 3. The first parts of these things. Okay, down on the bottom, you see where it starts out, to me, just above the star. I'm going to read down. To me, it seems that it can be made intelligible, we're discussing the Constitution, in all its parts by applying to it those established rules and maxims of common law in the construction of statutes, and those accepted definitions of words, terms, and language in which they had been used and had been received as well known and understood in their ordinary or legal sense. That's why I have the Webster's Dictionary of 1828, because that's what the Constitution was written on. according to the subject matter. In appealing to the common law as the standard of exposition in all doubts as to the meaning of written instrument, there is safety, certainty, and authority. The institution of the colonies were based upon it. It was their free system of jurisprudence with only local exceptions to suit the conditions of the colonists, who claimed it as their birthright and their inheritance. The common law was their birthright and their inheritance. So they were claiming the liberties that were given to them under the great charters and the laws of England. The Magna Carta bequeathed, brought up the inheritance of liberties. And here they are claiming their inheritance, their birthright. We're having a problem getting to our birthright today. The next page. From the beginning, I guess that's the first paragraph down, a little star up at the top. From the beginning till the consummation of the revolution, the people of the colonies and states in all successive congresses, they had congresses at the time, took their stand upon the common law and constitution of England as the heirs of freedom. English freemen, whose custom it is derived from their ancestors to make those tremble who dare to think of making them miserable. God bless them. Heirs of freedom. They didn't claim to be sovereign state citizens. Sovereign state citizenship did not exist. It didn't exist until the king said, here is the Treaty of Peace. You're a sovereign citizen, or whatever he said. It didn't exist. Who were they? What were they to call themselves? They called themselves heirs of freedom. This preempts state citizenship. This is who they define themselves as. You won't find a state citizen mentioned in the preamble because it did not exist. But an inheritance did. So did estate laws. So did trusts. So now we have heirs of freedom. An heir. Down on the bottom again, it mentions more about the inheritance left us by our forefathers, our inheritance, the great bulwark of our Constitution, the first and best maxims of the Constitution. You think the best maxim is the Articles or the First Amendment? No, it's in the preamble. It's the first maxim. Venerable to Britons and Americans, whose forefathers participated in the rights and liberties they boasted of and conveyed the same fair inheritance to them. We have a conveyance. Convey, inheritance, freedom. It was called the covenant chain on the next page at the star between the mother country and them. The charters of the king were their written civil constitutions of government, and the colonies would not part with or lose their hold of this covenant chain. There is a covenant of liberty. Covenant, promise, guarantee, secure, insurance. It's a covenant. Now, you should read this. It's very important. It's boring to read all of this. I've gone through book after document, sucking it all in, absorbing it, getting the picture. And I keep coming up with, and you should too, look for your inheritance. In today's laws, you'll find in, say, Amjor 2D, you'll read a sentence and you go, I don't get this, I don't understand it. Well, that's not talking about you. Guaranteed. Well, when you understand the trust and the estate, then you can go and read something in Amjur, and you will find yourself segregating everything because it has been commingled. Everything has been commingled, which is a no-no in trusts. Okay? Now, back to this. On the next page, which would be 6, okay? And please don't laugh. There is a circular object. This is the seal of the Magna Carta, okay? I said not laugh. Okay, that was you, wasn't it? I know. Okay, now you will notice in here. Let's see, where do I find to the journal? Okay, to the journal published by their order. Now we're talking about the founding fathers and their first journal of Congress. Okay, to the journal published by their order and verified by the autograph of their secretary is prefixed in the title page a medallion of which the following is facsimile. The medallion is the Magna Carta, the seal of Magna Carta on the first journal of Congress. The Magna Carta of England was the pedestal on which the column and cap of liberty was raised, supported by the 12 colonies assembled by their delegates, declaring, "On this we rely, on this we shall defend." They are defending their inherent liberties as enumerated in the Magna Carta. They had written this. This was already written, but they were defending the Magna Carta because the Magna Carta is in here. You don't see it, but it's in there. They were defending it. They brought it down forward, and they were passing it on in the preamble. They created an estate of liberty, and it's sitting there in the preamble. Your liberty is an estate. But there is page 10, second underlined section. I underline everything. It's for my posterity to find. Page 10, it says, now we're still discussing the Constitution by Mr. Baldwin. And he says that the Constitution, the intent by the framer was to endure for ages to come and designed to approach immortality. Now, it truly is. This is the finest document in the world. It is beautiful once you get to see the picture of it all. What the founding fathers left us was the finest estate in trust that this world has ever known. And through guile practices, we, the heirs of freedom, have literally had our estate stolen from us, our inheritance, our liberty. It is an estate. Now, over on the right, you will see that the Constitution is a grant. Trusts, grants and trusts go in the same hand. They're hand in hand. A grant creates trust. It creates a use. Okay. Let's see. If there's the grant does not convey power which might be beneficial to the grantor if retained by himself.
And then when how they able to put you inside of this trust, right? This corporation's trust is by your birth certificate. And if you don't understand how the birth certificate works, that goes back to 1666. That's the Sexecute Act. 1666 Sexecute Act. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. This is the part where I'll get ready to drop the link in the chat to see how y'all feel about the information. And how y'all feel, man? Uncle Ryan March said he been ready to come back to drop some heat. He just got done with throat surgery, eye surgery. He's ready to come drop some heat. Y'all ready to see Uncle Ryan March back at it, dropping some flames? If so, drop a fire emoji in the chat. Y'all ready to see Uncle Ryan March? Man, one of the elders, man, in his upper 80s, mid 80s, doing this thing, still dropping information, man. We got to show love to brothers that been putting it in for over 50, 60, 70 years, you know what I mean, on this information. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the building. If y'all want to see Uncle Ryan, drop a fire emoji. You know what I'm saying? The 1666 Cessecue Act. It's French, but I'll put it up on the screen in a minute. If you type it in Google, it'll pull right up. It's CE. I forget how to spell it. Let me pull it up. It's French, nigga. Shout out to everybody in the building. I dropped the link in the chat, man. The link is in here. So let's get a panel. I mean, all topic is welcome too. All topics, all smoke is welcome. Anybody want some smoke, you can get some. All topics are welcome. Don't be afraid to come on the panel. Don't be afraid to come on the panel. We're going to get it in. It's going to be peacefully. You understand? Shout out to everybody in the building. We got my boy Root Words on here. Shout out to Root, man.
Salute to you, brother. Hope your day going all right.
Man, it's going pretty good. How about yourself?
I can't complain. About to smoke my little ass joints.
Man, don't smoke.
You got my little ass shit. It's gonna be.
Hey, your shit gonna last longer though. You know what I'm saying? You muted, Root. You muted. You muted.
I make 10 backwoods out of a pack. 10.
That's crazy. That nigga said he made 10 backwoods out of a pack. Nigga, it's only 5 motherfucking backwoods in a bag.
But I don't smoke with nobody though. I swear I don't. I take little blunts through the head. I'm an old head. I'm an old head. You know, we like joints, but I put it through backwoods.
You better not smoke with nobody, nigga. You gonna fuck around and get the monkey pox.
That's just spooky. That's some spooky shit hearing about that. I'm more scared of that than the corona, bro.
Me too, nigga. I'm more afraid than a fucking corona.
Man, that's some spooky shit seeing that shit in real life, bro.
Spooky shit. Word up. Straight up. Shout out to everybody.
But nah, these some dope bills, man. How you elevating people, man. You know what I'm saying? And giving this information that we need, though, man, because it's just real that people that's on code and inside this information. That law is a must, though. They shouldn't. I don't know.
It's really gonna spread. We got to get some balance in the community. That's why I'm telling niggas, listen, settle down. Y'all got to get on my vibration, which is the peace vibration, and so this information can flow, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we gotta make it flow, bro. Like, niggas literally just be stagnant. You know what I mean? We keep the shit flowing on the stream. You see, every day we stream. We jump right on the stream. You feel what I'm saying? It's fire information. It keep it flowing. You know what I'm saying? We got Big Dog Philly OG up here looking like the Black Moses up this nigga. I think you could play Moses in one of them movies, bro. I swear to God. That nigga, the real Moses.
That's how I want to be when I'm older, though. That's how I want to be when I'm
feel good to be Aboriginal.
That's a fact, Big Dog. Hell yeah, for real.
Knowing that blunt too much for you, though. Knowing that, you know we of age, that blunt too much for you, OG.
I should do The Secret Life of Moses.
Nah, never too much, brother.
I should do a movie called The Secret Life of Moses, and it'll take place in America.
I'm giving you hell, OG. I'm giving you hell, brother.
Words all love, brother, all love.
Obi-Wan Philly. Y'all funny as hell, no doubt. Definitely. Monkeypox is the new name for herpes. Damn.
That's spooky, and you can see that shit too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like I used to like when people be saying that. Man, I don't even like talking about that shit. Man. You had a good
And
show though, and
monkeypox is
I
like
don't like them
herpes,
Europeans.
shingles, and chicken pox all mixed in.
Yeah, that's some spooky shit, man. And it comes in like some outbreak. I don't know, man. I don't like talking about that shit. I'll cuss a motherfucker out about that corona, but that monkeypox shit, I keep my mouth closed about that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet about that.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's gonna have your ass looking like Lucy.
Hey, I'm gonna say the only ones can get the monkeypox is the people that took that jab. That's all I'm gonna say. On some real shit.
I heard that. My fault. Go ahead, Pappy.
Nah, I ain't. Go ahead, Root. I ain't.
I heard that, and the people in the I heard that deeply. Like, yeah, that's the only reason they're coming out with is this one and the next one, whichever the next one gonna be, is that it's gonna revolt in your body or some shit. And then people that what I heard hearsay, is that the people in the alphabets, them people in them alphabets gonna get that shit huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's like,
Oh, yeah, I know what you're
saying
talking about. You talking about the HD TV community. I know exactly what you're talking
yeah, I just yeah, they saying that a lot of little weird shit inside that fucking thing that everybody was taking. I just don't know how to word everything, but you know what I'm saying?
Jab. That's
yeah,
all.
jab. Yeah. They saying there's a lot of little weird stuff that will rebuke a lot of stuff, especially from your backside. There's a lot of weird shit going on. Just what I be hearing.
Yeah, that's from the HD TV community. That's from the HD TV community, baby boy. I already know what's going on with that. That's bad business. We don't want nothing to do with that. Don't fuck with that, y'all.
But what's crazy, I love seeing these so-called Europeans act like they got some claim over here, some heirs to the land when they know they only heirs to freedom and shit. Like, nigga, all that shit y'all talk, y'all know y'all ain't getting nothing because y'all ain't from this land, goddammit. Y'all pointedly say this is y'all's forefathers' constitution, and we the only ones that go before that.
Monkeypox coming from the jab, monkeypox coming from the HD TV community. I heard a few of these little things, but I'm still I gotta do some more research, you know what I'm saying, to confirm some things. I gotta do some more research.
That's why I said I heard.
The link is in the chat too. The link is in the chat. So yeah, you know, you can't really say their names because they got mafias out here and they work for the YouTube. The YouTube is owned by them niggas. I'm just gonna let you know. They act like they ain't got no businesses, but they got a lot of stake in all this shit. So I'm gonna be cool on that. We're gonna get back to this black nobility or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I think we are noble, and what you were saying is beautiful because it's the federal Washington, D.C., but that ain't been here forever. I don't think we could get that past 1890. I think what was here was these states and what predates these states. So you on to something. I respect that, though, bro.
Yeah, because when you get into these estates, man, you start understanding that each estate and these conjoined territories had operating governments and systems here, which was a universal or interlocking tax system, but they had their own laws, which goes into what state law ultimately is. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a government here. It was a system in place, and they disrupt that system. You see what I'm saying? That's what we going in on. When we start talking about taxation, that goes back 2,000, 1,000 years ago, 3, 4, 5, 8, 900 years ago. When we talk about civic centers and hospitals, shit go back thousands of years ago. And a lot of these shit where you could go to was for people that couldn't afford it. Most of these open and public things, because they had private shit going on too. They had, man, listen, everything you name that you see going on now, shopping centers, all that shit was already going around thousands of years ago in America. So they didn't really do nothing. They didn't really establish anything. They didn't create anything. All they did was reconvert everything. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all share the live stream at least one time. Share the live stream at least one time. We got my boy on the panel, Big Dog Philly. We got Root Word, and we have another brother on the panel that just came on. Woke is the new wake, is the new sleep. I mean, woke is the new sleep. What's going on, bro?
Hey, shit, just coming up here to the church to see what the pastor's talking about and shit.
Hell
But
no, no pastors. We just conversating, bro. We just regular old brothers in America.
I feel you. I just got one just simple question. Like, after you find out that you from America, right, and that slavery was fake, like, where you go from here then? You know what I'm saying? What's the next move? Because they still own America, the people that you talking about that you like that you said basically stole everything. They still own it. So what's the next move? You know what I'm saying? Because I doubt you can even walk up to the courts with some papers and shit like that. Like, they did it off some like, yeah, give me your shit type shit. Or some underhanded sneaky shit. So what's the next move?
What is I'm up for that power.
Now go ahead, I'll let you get a question in just a second. But what I'm saying, brother, I don't even have that same outlook. I look at it as this government switched over. And like I said, when you get into the deeper history, you get into black nobility, you start understanding that these melanated niggas who ran this country allegedly before this psyops happened, they're still running this country. They're using white proxies to do their dirty work. And this is when you get into who is the black pope, who is the black nobility, who is this 4%, you feel what I'm saying? This is when you get into that particular conversation. But go ahead.
Hey, Ab, I gotta give you credit for that because this is the first time I heard you say some shit like that. You probably said it before, but this is the first time I heard it.
Sometimes I gotta slow walk on Big Brother Woke. You know what I'm saying? I can't just go straight into that. You know what I mean?
I feel you, bro.
That's new. So
yeah, that was my main thing. That was my main point that I was gonna get into next, but you already crushed it by saying that shit. Is that what if a lot of this shit, even when they telling you about the great, so-called melanated people back in the past, what if they wasn't nothing but the same type of bitch ass niggas that run shit today? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like. Even when it comes to the Pan-African shit, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure some niggas in Africa doing their thing, but the niggas that was doing their thing was not the people that was for us. You know what I'm saying? They was the people that was out for self. And that's why you get to read stories and shit like that about slavery and shit like that.
My whole thing is when you get into before the federal government, the federal establishment of the United States, you have the anti-federal government. You see what I'm saying? The International Congress. You feel me? And when you look at the demographic of people who was running it, you can go to Louisiana, you can go to Wisconsin, you go to Maine, you can go to Nashville, you can go to all these particular places. You see Negro demographic running the political chain, and they making moves. And it took a hold when other niggas took out other niggas. So when that Titanic happened, the little honky boys, J.P. Morgan, you familiar with them? They was a ship inspecting company.
Yeah, J.P. Morgan.
So whoever paid them to go inspect the Titanic allegedly is who set the whole shit up. It wasn't them allegedly. They was proxies. You understand me? So when you go back into some of the original families like the Namors and the Namors, these names that you don't even hear, but these is who funding the DuPonts and the J.P. Morgans and shit. Go look it up. Go look it up.
Nah, I don't even disbelieve you. I be on panel to panel trying to get that message out that the niggas that control shit, bro, they all different races of people. It's not the black man or the white man and all that other shit. Them people that work together, they put out all these divisive messages so that the regular people fight against each other, whether it's black and white, black against black, or whatever the case may be. And, I'm just saying black because that's what, socially, that's what people recognize.
But where are all these people from?
Say again?
Where are all these people from that's fighting the people that's so-called black?
They from all over. They run the world, and I call them Freemasons.
So now let's get back to your first question. You said now that
and we on the same page now. Go ahead, Root.
Now you said, well, where do we go from here? Now we find out that slavery was told wrong or fake, whichever way we put it. And we understand that these people have come over here and did things to us. Now we're like Big Dog Philly said, now we're on the same page with the world. Now we can start looking at what the true problem is. All the true problem is these motherfuckers fed us a so-called lie, and we can go from there. We can't
And
go.
what it is these proxies, these melanated niggas who sold out and wanted to stay in control, right? Not just America. They got bigger ventures. They want to control the world. So what it is, they started hiring and getting with other blacks around the world doing the same thing, and they hired different proxies using America as the headquarter or the money filtering washing place. So listen, they use different races to come over here to take over America. It's like they hiring them as contracts. Why you think they come over here and don't fuck with the niggas? They told that's part of the contract. Not to never build and give infrastructure or bring anything to the table. The whole
Hey, I
key.
want to. I want to answer the young fella question when you finish that. My bad.
Go ahead, you good.
Yeah, he asked, what do we do now? Now it's time we know who we the fuck are. It's time for us to stand up and create our own fucking nation and get from underneath that fucking false slave shit. That's what time it is. It's time for us to get together like Ab was talking about, that 1,000,000+ strong, and let these motherfuckers know what it is. That's what time it is, for real.
And also,
so this is my question.
Go ahead.
Real quick, if y'all don't mind.
Now go ahead, brother. Well, you here for I'm here for this. That's what I'm here for.
So that only includes just black people or melanated people. Like y'all ain't fucking with the white people. Are y'all or not?
Where are the white people from, sir?
Like, why you on this gangland shit? Like, I don't give a fuck where they from. It's niggas in Switzerland that's disenfranchised by the people that's ruling Switzerland. That's where y'all get shit wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick. Dig this, my brother. You know, we worrying about us right now. Once we can get us together, we can decide what we're gonna do from there. How about that?
Yeah, but that type of mindset, like I said, it's been going nowhere for years.
Listen,
going nowhere.
We divided. We're too divided. We got to learn to stand as one, my brother. We're divided.
Yes. Well, I don't think the system that for Black Americans to deal with strictly and build with Black Americans has been used for years. As a matter of fact, I don't think it's been used at all. Over the course of years, when you look at all melanated movements across the globe, Black Americans have always put their foot in and uplift and been a part of. We have never stepped back and just did anything for us and build with us, creating a template or a form from other Black groups to use. We have not done that yet. And I believe this is the perfect time to start mobiling in our general areas and our dominant areas that we call North America to make this shit happen. We got to deal with self. We got to work with self. The true power is knowledge of self. So once we start breaking that down, we can give that same energy to everybody else.
I totally 110% agree, my brother.
But when he say that, he first came on and said, now that we find out that slavery wasn't told correctly, or whichever way he said it, now that we understand that we're not connected to everybody that look like us, and it's time for like us, like Big Dog Philly, Aboriginal Power, for us to come together under our own source and move from there. I digress.
And dig this. I want to say this real quick, man. You know, like yesterday was crazy, man. That Mexican boy up here spilling that hate on us and talking about
No. Let's be real. That's a proxy. And
exactly. I'm just saying that's the negative.
Like niggas using white people, like I just explained. The Pan
I'm
African,
with you, brother.
The American nigga that just lost. They just lost. They just have a different theological understanding. They just lost. So the American nigga is still using a foreigner as a proxy in the form of a Mexican, in the form of a Native American. They study up under Pan Africans. His whole talking point sounded like Black Power banging. It sounded like a job power. It sounded like a SETI. I heard it before. You understand me?
I was just gonna say real quick how a motherfucker try to tell us where we from, or tell you where you from, where you came from. That's all.
Yeah, and we
Playing the same game as the Pan African.
articulate conversation with a Spanish guy, which we have several. I'd rather get into a more of articulate, scholarly conversation with some of these guys. But nah, that little guy G Rod is just a little spick. He came on just to disrupt the energy. Let's just keep it
Yeah,
real.
I was just gonna touch on that for a second because I did hear that stream, and of course, yeah, definitely wrong and dumb with the whole slavery thing. Like everybody misled. You know, white people get that same dumbass story. You know what I'm saying? Everybody misled when it comes to the out of Africa bullshit. But when he originally came on, his first question was, why do you refer, like when you're talking about Mexicans and shit like that? He was just saying like, why you calling us wetbacks and stuff like that? Like basically like saying like the Mexicans that's right here right now ain't do shit to you. So he was just saying like, why do you have to refer to them like
I
that?
understand what he's saying, but if you go listen to Mexican hip hop, right? Mexican rappers that are Mexican descent, listen to the verbiage and how many times they use the word nigga within their daily vernacular. So if they can use the word nigga loosely, I should be able to use the word beaner, spick, or wetback. Don't you think?
Exactly. I agree because I call them wetbacks too.
When you say they, you have to go to that specific person. You can't just be saying that's just like if you heard one white person say the word nigga, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh yeah, all of them gotta get it now. Like that's just that one person.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
So you can't generalize the whole thing just because of like two wrongs don't make a right.
What I'm saying
you can't. I can.
But listen,
yeah, but that shit don't get you nowhere, Philly. You can be all that, but y'all niggas still gonna be stuck in the same place talking that bullshit, but ain't going nowhere because you have that type of mentality. So keep it up.
My brother, let me
keep it up.
Let me tell you this: I don't got time to weave out who's a good Mexican, who's a good foreigner, who's not a good foreigner. You understand me? Two wrongs don't make a right, and a right and a wrong don't make a right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and nip it in the bud. You understand what I'm saying? I don't got time to vet this. I only got time to deal with my people strictly. This is causing confusion amongst my people.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Confusion amongst my.
But the crazy thing about what y'all talking about, most people, the information that y'all come with is all information that none of us will hear from. We literally have to get it from the system. So my whole thing is, why are we not just dealing with the people that was born in America that we know of in our lifetime? Y'all talking about some shit that they said happened that could possibly not be even true.
Thank you. So why would they bring that up? We have to get to that point, and we're there right now. We understand that it's over our airship.
You said, why would they bring up something that's not true?
Sir. Hold on, sir.
Did they bring up that and that's not true?
Said that slavery. We found out that slavery is not true to the narrative they're giving. Okay, I'll end it right there. So
hey, what I'm saying is, listen, hold on, real word. I just want to have a comment. This is, I understand. A lot of brothers feel the way my brother Woke is saying, and what I'm saying is, you got to have the same energy for yourself and for your peoples, my brother, because you're defending these other races when no other race will ever defend you, my brother. I'm telling you to stand with your peoples, and we got brothers right beside you. You're going out and above your way to defend a group of people that could care less about you. The majority of these people do not like you. They come here and undermine you. They've been here for so long. Have they brought anything tangible to the table for our people to benefit off of? Absolutely not. So, like I said, the conversation is becoming dormant because of people like this. We got to start focusing.
They undermine you. Speak for yourself. If you feel like these people are superior to you and they fucking look down on you, that's you. I don't have those type of problems in my life.
Hey, what new?
I got white niggas that work under me, bro. So I don't have those problems. I'm sorry.
What about the love of self?
Hold on just a second. It's not that they
loving myself don't have shit to do with you, Philly. It don't have shit to do with the root words. Loving myself.
Hold on, bro. Let me say this to you right quick. This don't got nothing to do with the system and the white. No, this about a system that's controlling you. And these people are part of that same colonizing system. Their economic gain is not for the perpetual interest of our people. No, it's to take away. So when these people come here, they're not coming on the side of you. They're coming on the side of the colonists. This is a fact. This is a fact. I'm not saying that you're not able to work and wiggle and work a fighting uphill battle to be able to achieve some of the things that you want. A lot of brothers have. You see what I'm saying?
Do you think
All
though
right,
that do you think
go
that
ahead.
like we shouldn't? Do you think we shouldn't really like you know what I'm saying? I do it too when I say Billy though, and I try to watch it now because it's going to a whole group of people. You think we should just direct it towards that person instead for trying to kill the whole group at power?
And listen, bro, it's not all about you, bro. And we're not talking about one person like you. We talking about in general. These people come over and undermine my people. So this is what I'm talking about. And when I'm talking, I'm not just talking for the individual. I'm doing quite good for my goddamn self. But what I'm saying is the overall part is the people are getting affected by these foreign aspects. You understand me? So, and if you're not, and some people just not able to see it. Some people are. I've been around all types of races. I see it. They undermine us. They coming over to undermine our people.
And I just want to say something when I finish. Go ahead.
Now go ahead. You got the flow.
No, I just said, we ain't saying we won't fuck with outsiders. We said we got to stand firm in the beginning, to get our structure, our foundation set up. You know what I mean? We got to stand strong with each other. That's all. That's all I was saying.
What black people need to do and talk. And when black people get into the conversation of how people come over here and has been a detrimental problem to our communities, people go up above their way to save them. In retrospect, we call that Samboism. We call it coonery. Not saying you're a coon, brother, but there's definitely coon actions for going up and defending the foreigner.
Hey, I would never get offended by y'all robotic terms. Y'all all talk the same, so I really don't care. I don't care about that dumb shit that the system told you to say about me. I don't care. Say what they want you to say. Be their robot. So that it would never offend me. Trust me. Call me a coon all day.
The system
call me a coon all day.
The system
You're just programmed.
The system wants you to defend foreigners. The system don't want you to go against foreigners. They want you to defend foreigners. So I'm going against what the system does. You are actually operating within direct confounds of what the system wants.
Big facts.
Go ahead. We got my brother Intentions one on the panel. Peace and blessings, brother. How you feeling, brother?
Peace, man.
The foreigner getting your benefits. What's good, my brother? My bad.
Peace. I don't even know who this gentleman is up here, but woke is the new sleep.
My benefits.
Okay, woke is the new sleep, man. What's your issue with us, man? I mean, what should we be doing according to your perception?
So basically, anybody that's grouped up in this divisive type of scheme that we own this land or we own that land, y'all all are lost because none of the land is none of your people's per se. If it's anybody's land, it goes back to those royal bloodlines and royal people, and they're not just black, they're not just white, they're not just Asian. They are all mixed up together. So I say this to say that white people in this country suffer from drug usage and alcohol abuse, and they get cancer and they have to go to the fucking hospitals that ask us to get jabs and shit like that. So it'd be making me wonder, what do y'all see this extra privilege for a foreigner when they're treating everybody the same everywhere you go? If you're not rich or in that class, they're not giving you that privilege that you guys are, this imaginary privilege that you guys are saying.
Where you from, bro? Peace to on the panel. Where you from?
Where I'm from?
Yeah.
I love that question. Like it fucking matters. I'm from Earth.
Where you grow up at?
I grew up in Capitol Heights, Maryland, right across the street from Southeast DC.
Hey, is your bloodline from America or you come from the islands or Africa, bro?
Thank you, Rube.
Yeah, you still ain't gonna matter. You're still lost because everybody I know comes from America. That's why I'm telling you it doesn't fucking matter. Everybody I know comes from America.
Bro, everybody
so what's next?
I know, white or black, come from America, but they bloodline ain't from America.
So how do you know this?
Is white people?
Nigga, because he white. What the fuck is
like,
you talking about?
Did your parents go to America?
So who gave you this information that white people are from whatever you think they're from?
Is white people from America, bro?
Yeah, there are a lot of white people that's from America. I believe people were born
Yeah.
everywhere.
Hey, Bab, he one of them.
Foreigners.
What about the
What's that?
bloodline though, bro?
He's a
Where's the
tether,
mothers
y'all.
and
I can
fathers and
smell a
grandparents
tether.
from?
Yeah, he the same
I
young
look
nigga that
at
came
things
up
from a
saving the
perspective
Mexican
of how
yesterday.
I
Hey,
see it
make sure.
now.
Hey,
You
hey,
guys
watch
are
your
Woke is
going
the
off
words.
of
new
Make your
sleep.
information
meaning
that
of
you
it.
wasn't even there for. Like this
Woke
shit,
is the new sleep.
Hold
Where
on,
is your
hold
bloodline
on,
from,
y'all.
sir?
Hold
this
on.
shit crazy. Stop muting me, bro. They asking me.
One
Where
mic,
is your
one mic.
bloodline from,
Hey,
sir?
Root Words, hold on,
Don't be a hoe, bro. They asking me.
hold on. I'm trying to get the. Calm down, bro. Everybody, one mic. We trying to get this. We want to allow the brother to answer the question. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to bombard him, seem like we being aggressive. I don't got no problem with this dude. But where's your bloodline from, brother? That's the question that's on the table for you.
North Carolina. That's as far as back as I would know.
Okay, fair enough. That's what's up. Shout out to Maryland, South Carolina, man.
Nah, North Carolina.
North Carolina, my bad. You know what part of North Carolina? You know what part to go back to? Your lineage? Just curious.
I think it's Greensboro. I'm not sure.
Greensboro?
Not totally sure, but I think that's what it was. Greensboro.
Okay. It's like central North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina in the building, man. Hey, we got Bright Modizi in here. And we got my man Santi. What's up?
Hey, I know y'all probably got my bad. I know y'all probably got more questions. I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna hop right back on. So yeah,
That's
anybody
fine,
got
bro.
questions, I'll answer them.
We definitely got some more questions for you. So definitely come back. Take your time.
I'm gonna be back, bro. Trust me, I'm gonna be back.
All right, man.
It's good to understand the person's ideology because we understand are they from the slave ideology or
Yo,
are
sometimes
they
we
into
gotta
this
step
new
back.
ideology?
Sometimes we gotta step back and analyze who we talking to. They might have a whole different theological and ideology understanding than what we got.
Bab, who was that a couple years ago, bro, was saying that white people came from America, bro? I can't think of this nigga name.
Root words just say that.
That's one of Root Words' old students.
Root words say Billy's being here.
You really believe that, Root?
Root left. Hey, shout out to Sanchi. What's going on with it, brother? Oh no, that was Kiowa they try to say.
Kiowa.
Kiowa. That was Kiowa. My bad.
I'm like, I remember a nigga saying that shit in the community some years ago, bro.
Hey man, we got A1 on here. Everybody mute up real quick, man. Let's get big A1 some room. Man. Everybody watch the flow. Step back 6 feet. And let's let my big brother get some room to work.
What up?
Peace.
Peace to the God.
Yeah. Peace to everybody on the panel, man. Everybody in the chat room as well. No, I mean I don't know what my man like. I mean, what he's saying.
Oh no, we ain't worrying about him. We be on to the next. Whatever you want to talk about, dog. That ain't nothing we ain't talk about, brother.
Now, as far as the video, I got I checked it out. I was in and out on it. But that information that lady is putting out there is more the same information that most of the people within this community read, and they believe all this shit. You know what I'm saying? They read a lot of this stuff, and a lot of this stuff wasn't even applying to us.
Right.
Saying it didn't even apply to us.
Like they'll tell you, they be lying. A1, let's have this conversation real quick. They'll lie and say that North American tribes didn't have any written language, but then go show you Algonquin letters compared to Phoenician letters and Arabic letters. What kind of shit is that? They double talking. How the fuck we ain't got no written language, but you find in letters?
Mm-hmm. But the gig is to say that these people here was primitive.
Right.
See, as long as they can say that they was primitive and they didn't know what to do with the land, then as long as other people can buy into it. But once you say that these people had a great civilization and we took it over because we didn't want to become slaves again, they was pretty much fighting for their survival, man. That's pretty much what's going on. They was fighting for their survival, you know what I'm saying? And as far as like, how my man or how people say that, European, well, no European doing shit. If they didn't come in those 1600s or whatever, and if they was here, they was on them plantations working. So any history you hear about them being in power or running anything prior to 1865, and not even in the 1800s period, this shit ain't take place until the 1900s. And what happens is once they they outlawed slavery, or if you believe that or whatever, right? A lot of these people was forced to like create their own communities, or
And like you said, these people are forced to create their own communities, and they don't know how to analyze true history because it is two different things going on in America. Once you look at certain parts of history, you got an advanced culture and you got primitive people living in close proximity to the advanced culture. You got primitive people living next to advanced people. They don't know how to distinguish the two.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a fact.
And you don't even understand the connection between us and around the world. They start shipping these Asians in here all throughout here. You can ask, it was written by Cortez when he came. You see what I'm saying? And when they talk about the people of this land and they Indian associates, they're literally talking about Indians, little primitive Indians, East Indians, Asians, all kind of people was here doing this Asian enslavement in colonial Mexico.
Yeah, they pretty much talking about their own people, man. But see, the problem is this: that too many people they rely upon their research and not cross reference is what you want to do with all of this information. You never want to read none of this information verbatim and regurgitate it and then give it out to the people verbatim.
We got to analyze it. We got to challenge it.
Hey, the best thing that lady had said was this information is very boring.
Boy, your ass got a deep echo. Boy, your ass in a basement or
In the Coliseum.
a
I'm in an empty apartment, dog. I'm maintenance, nigga.
Jesus.
That's better.
3,000 foot square apartment.
Is that better? This bitch still empty. But no, that was the best thing that lady said because the information is boring. You just sit there and read through everything, but it's to sit and actually understand it though. You got to be able to understand and throw out the bullshit. What you know that don't add up.
Now you right, brother Brightmore. And a lot of these new Indians coming in and reading it verbatim and not able to challenge and understand the bullshit that's in it. You see what I'm saying? It's confusing them when they having conversation with other people challenging their narratives. They don't know what's what. You see what I'm saying? They're not able to just distinguish the two. They ain't cross-referencing it. They don't have any other supporting articles. They're gonna go right back to the primitive talk. And then these other people coming over here for instance, Pan Africans is gonna kill these new niggas because all this shit is primitive. They're gonna go straight to Egypt with it, killing your primitive conversation.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna be talking about what kind of food niggas ate and corn and all this shit, what kind of food grandmama and them cook, and that conversation is gonna get smashed on. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
yeah. Yeah, you're right about that, and that's the thing to show the evidence of what was in America. But guess what? A lot of people can't. They they be listening. They be listening. They be hearing the information or whatever, but they want to kind of put it in a vague term and try to make it seem like, all right, what they're hearing, that they was the ones that what I'm saying brought forth information, and it's never about information about who brings any information first, because the information is for the people, number one, right? But also understand this, right? Give props and give what I'm saying, credit to where you're getting your information from sometimes. And I try to always give credit to the brothers and sisters where I got my information from. So if anybody want to know where I derive my information from, they can go and listen to some of the individuals that I may have similar viewpoints on or whatever. And but you gotta do your own research. You just can't rely upon listening to anybody. You gotta do your own research and see what's true according to the evidence that you was able to bring forth. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, I don't believe none of this shit about no Europeans ever bringing
Bap, you
any
notice?
weapons. Or ever controlling shit. Go ahead, brother, if you want to say something.
Go ahead, Sanchez. Is that you trying to talk, brother? Who is that?
I think that was him.
It was an accident.
You got something to say, big brother? Go ahead.
He said it's an accident.
I'm gonna mute cuz up right quick. Shout
Well, I
out.
gotta agree with Anu El say. I don't think that the Europeans was I just think a lot of their stuff we can't believe. I gotta agree with that. There's a lot of
No,
forged history.
we can't believe it. They telling you that you was butt naked, primitive, living in teepees when they come in here finding all these magnificent structures here. When you go back in these same niggas that you calling primitive was the first niggas to do metallurgy. They got rubber. They built concrete structures with quartz. Have you ever seen El Paso High School? Let me show y'all this. This is some amazing shit right quick. Hold on. Let me show you this. That's so high school. This is gonna be some amazing shit right here. Let me show y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Somebody got a
Quiet me. I'm gonna mute my mic.
No, you good. Let me show y'all this right quick, man. This El Paso High School, man. Now this got some shit on it. Let me go down. Look at this.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Look at this. El Paso. This is some shit, man.
Nigga, that's a Coliseum.
No, this is a high school. And look, this is an old Mayan ball court. This is an old temple that would have sit right here above the Mayan ball court. Oh, look at this is an old ancient ball court in El Paso, Texas, turned into a football field now. A normal football or a modern day football field. But this is an ancient stadium right here. This is magnificent shit right here. Look at these structure right here. They ain't built this for no damn high school.
Ain't no telling what's up. What was up under that?
Yeah, that's what they
got them in every city too. If you look at if you go to, let me make sure I say this correctly. Every city I'm talking about, I'm in a small ass little country city, and it got to Roman Coliseum. Now some of them might be small, but when you just all of them got on it, and when you look at all cities, especially all these colleges and all that stuff, they built on top of stuff like this. Like my brother was saying, they'll take the brick part of it that's been here forever, and then they'll build on top of it. And that's how all that is. Some spooky shit. It's some spooky shit. Damn, he said this is a high school.
I ain't no lie, my high school kind of looked like that.
Jesus, then that's a high school. I ain't know. I just forgot what.
And that's in Detroit, or it was in Detroit. That bitch is gone now. Tore it down.
Yeah, there's some crazy shit, man. This is El Paso High School. Go look it up when y'all get a chance.
And then when you look at maps and look at cities, a lot of cities in South America got it. I respect South America. They'll have the horseshoe or the track. You can't miss it in every city. You just can't miss a big ass track that's around there. But in every city in America, they got that track. But when you go to other places around the world, you don't find that track in every city. That's just, you can't take it out of Google. And that just proves that we was always being like them Olmec heads, people of athleticism
Now listen, let me show y'all some shit real quick. Y'all looking at this ball court right quick, right? Keep this in your mind. I'm about to go to the American Indian Encyclopedia real quick and show you what an ancient Olmec ball court look like and see if y'all see the resemblance. Watch it. This shit is wild, bro. Ain't no bullshit. Y'all keep building. Go ahead.
Shout out to A1, AP, and Jag for bringing that encyclopedia, man. That motherfucker was a clutch. I'm talking 3-point nigga down 2.
Nigga, that's the golden gun.
Well, I'm telling you, dog. I go to that anytime niggas try to say we was primitive people. Hey, Ru, you still doing canoes?
Hell no. I mean, kayaks, but that's crazy.
Kayaks, I mean, well, I apologize for the wrong name. In other words.
Yeah. I wish I did have some canoes. Them things a little bit more, man. Them things like $500 each. God damn it, I don't got it like that. Shit. I wish I could have some of them and throw a motor on the back of them.
We're gonna send Ru some
But
canoes.
Chad, when you look at Corey's, and that's another nail biter. My fault. Go ahead, A1. I apologize.
No, go ahead. Ru, go. That was me.
Everybody mute up though. If you ain't talking, mute up because there's some feedback going on. Look at this though, real quick while I got y'all on the screen. Look at it. This is an ancient Mayan ball court found 3,000 years ago. This from 3,000 years ago. Wow. Some wild shit. Oh, hold on. Let me get my boy Sanchi in here. Certified Sanchi, what up, though?
What up, though?
Man, what you got going on?
Man, nothing, man. Here, y'all. I'm just, man, listening, bro. Paying attention, bro. I heard little butt on here talking crazy earlier.
Man, yeah, he tweaking on phone and gray. He cool, though.
Hey, y'all Indians wild as hell. Y'all be ready just to, y'all beat up a nigga? I'm about to come beat that nigga up again.
That's how we do, man. That's how we do. But yeah, man.
Niggas don't be bullshitting.
You got to challenge these narratives, man. They've been lying about everything. Link is in the chat. Y'all better hit it before we get ready to roll out.
Well, yeah, I'm glad he brought up them kayaks, though, because I ain't did it like this year, though. But it's just, there's so much information on your rivers, man. That's the best I can say. Like, all these rocks that just is misplaced. I'm going to say, just, I done seen over 1 million rocks, maybe 10 million to 1 billion, just in perfect shapes that are blown up just on the edge of your river, in the middle of the river, just everywhere.
I see them on the side of the highways and shit, like in your streets and shit, just stacked up, perfectly cut blocks. I'm like, what the fuck pyramid they done threw this bitch off of? You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of structure they done tore down here and just left the remaining blocks there, thinking we weren't gonna notice? All right angle cuts, 90-degree cuts, all flat edges. That ain't no natural formation of no rocks, man.
And what's beautiful is before like cars was around consistently, it's beautiful to look at the parking lots. Like something I never like I jumped in the river the first time I jumped in. I didn't know, like, when I rode past a city called Chillicothe, I rode past a marina. Then I rode past 2 more marinas, but they just empty right now. And that was the parking lot back in the day. And I could just imagine a whole bunch of Aboriginals, niggas, whatever we call ourselves, just jumping down the street in our Corvettes, because that's the first canoe boat or the first sporty boat. We have them souped up, just rolling down the, as we call it, the avenue, the highway, though. Just, you got to get your mind. I just be having my mind back in the day, though. It's just that we have a beautiful foundation in America that can't be matched, man. The foundation of this motherfucker got parking lots that they don't even understand. That holds like at least 400 to 500 boats in every city, for real.
And that's some shit right there.
And people don't know that the Clipper, that's a boat. Them the boats from America, pre-cars. The Corvette, that's the old American Corvette boat. All this stuff is Aboriginal to America. You know what I'm saying? Like the ironclad and all that stuff. They'll say, oh, the Europeans, why didn't they make that shit over in their land? Oh, great Tesla. Oh, the great Russian Tesla. Well, why didn't he make that shit over in his land? Why all these motherfuckers come over here? And I'm going to throw this in there. Go to school over here and then make some shit. You know, that should be coming from over here, though, man. But I digress.
Right. Shout out to my boy Jay Sama, man. Ex-Amaru. What's going on with it?
Hey, peace to y'all, fam. Hey, I got one thing to say, man. Hey, whenever them coon ass niggas get in this live, man, y'all gotta treat them exactly how y'all treat them foreigners, man. Cause look, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, man. And we gotta point these people out, man. Cause this nigga saying he from North Carolina. We don't get down like that in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact though. We gotta be hard on these niggas. I feel the same exact way. I'm with you 1,000% on that.
Yeah, thank you for coming up and standing up for North Carolina, brother.
Hell yeah. Look. He said he from Greensboro or something, man. I know all about that's 30, 45 minutes from Charlotte, or like an hour and 30 minutes from Charlotte. Look, Greensboro get down, you know what I'm saying? We don't, so it ain't no way he talking like that from Greensboro. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? We got to treat these coon ass niggas just how we treat these foreigners, man.
Now that's a fact, bro. That's a big fact, man. We got my boy the I am on here. What's going on? I am. I know you got a question or two.
Peace, peace. Yeah, I just want to know: is there a legal way that um, the Aboriginals can go about getting back the possessions in their inheritance and possessions that they once had
Absolutely,
in America?
absolutely. Are you licensed? Do you have any legal expertise?
Well, I was talking to a friend of mine who has he's a doctor and he has a lot of legal
He's a
experience.
he's a doctor.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Does he have
Um,
any legalese expertise?
yeah, he does, but he was saying that um, I don't know. He wasn't as optimistic as I was. He said that we're not going to get it because of the way the system is designed.
Yeah, he probably don't understand the conversation much like you probably didn't understand how to format it to him. Because you asking us what is the legal understanding and how we approach it. Obviously, meaning you don't know. So maybe you
Well,
maybe you
I mentioned that to him because
maybe you
there's
could
a
get
lot
him
of
here so we can have this legal conversation with him since he's more equipped to understand the dialogue in which and the nature of what we're going to be using for the conversation, which legalese is definitely not English. So you have to have understanding of what legalese words and defining definition words mean. You know, they change.
yeah, I get that. But what I'm saying is that there's plenty of qualified so-called African American attorneys and judges, and I don't see why they have not successfully gotten the victory in court in the courts, from all the way to the Supreme Court. Uh, the benefits and the inheritance of the so-called Negro. I don't see why it's taking so long and why it hasn't been done yet.
Oh shit, that's a good question. I don't see why the Aboriginal movement, which is in its grassroots stages, doesn't get the time that all these other groups have to follow their legalese course. Hebrews done had over 100 years, been since the early
No
90s.
doubt, no doubt, that's the truth.
And Africans done had over a
That's the
hundred
truth.
years in their community, but yet y'all want to rush the process of the Aboriginals. How dare y'all? How dare y'all force it
Facts.
on us? Why haven't we done it when the grassroots conversation is just now being started? We're just now started organizing. We're just now started mobiling. Yet these other communities been around for hundreds of years and have not got anything to offer. But yet you can open your mouth and as the baby is infant stage, which is taking the world by rainstorm, why they haven't got started yet. We just getting started, brother. We just now taking shit on the
No,
road.
I'm agreeing with that. That's a good point. That's valid. That's I mean that's just.
So
Yeah.
the what I can say to that is patience is a virtue. You understand me? And this
So he's
conversation
saying it should at
told.
least give y'all at least 100 years. At least give like everybody else had about 100 years.
I'm not even saying that, but just sit back and understand that everything is already in motion. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So why do you think the Hebrews or the Israelites haven't done it yet?
Say what?
Why do you think the Hebrews or the Israelites haven't done it yet? Since they had over, like you say, 100, they have had about 100 or
Because
more
they're a
years.
503 corporation, they're a religion, and they're not a nation, and they don't represent a people. They represent a a religion. So it's not the same even. And now I'm starting to see that as the Hebrews and the the Israelites, as they go deep in their studies, I'm seeing at least 7 of their groups on YouTube talking about they're aboriginal to America, sir. So it has reached the Hebrew nation.
Well, hold on. Well,
Hold
no,
on,
I agree
sir. I'm
with.
just asking you that simple question. Has aboriginals reached the Hebrew and the Israelite community where they're on the corners now saying that we're aboriginal to America?
Well, let's deal with that first part. The Israelites, um, they say they are nationality. Now whether they're 501c3, I don't know, but they do say they're nationality, they're a nation, they're a race.
Do
So
you
they're
want me to give you
ethnicity.
the channel, sir, that's saying that they're aboriginal to America? They're on 3 different
Okay,
channels
no,
now.
I was about to get on that. Okay, the Israelites been teaching that they was originally from the Americas. I mean, they was the first ones on the Americas. They've been teaching that
No, they
for
said
over
they came
100
over here
years.
from
No,
slaves,
no,
sir.
no,
They
no,
said
no,
they
no,
came
no,
from
no, no,
slaves,
no,
sir.
no, no, hold on. That came from a slave story, brother. And what you got is that they came over here forcibly. And then they got all these other people that they add in, this Mongoloid and like they got a whole weird friction going on with your 12 tribe thing. Which, no offense, shout out to all my Hebrews. They're coming along. They
Well,
start.
let me correct y'all. The Israelites been teaching the 12 tribes. They got the 12 tribe chart, right? And they say 10 of the out of the 12 tribes came to the Americas in, in the I think it was BC time.
They don't
They've
have
been here.
on it. They don't have any literature. They don't have any archaeology. They don't have any bones. They don't have any cultural evidences. They don't have
Well,
any
they
society.
use the book. They use the book of Ezra.
They don't have
Second, I think it's second Ezra to confirm that.
so. No, you when you use a book as a reference, you must have other scientific journal articles, scientific journal reports uh, to support that. You need some
I mean,
type
no
of.
problem. I was just letting you know that they do. They've been teaching.
I get
I've been hearing them teaching that for
a
years.
lot more about Hebrew study than you niggas probably ever would learn. I done forgot more than you niggas probably will ever learn. You understand me?
That's cool. I was just saying. I was just making a correction that the Israelites, the ones that be on the street, especially like the one West camps,
Bible got
they've
gay shit.
been.
While we talking about the Bible, you know that, right?
I mean, that's not an issue with me. I'm just saying that they've been teaching that they was the first ones
Shit.
from. They've been teaching that they was the
So
first ones on the Americas.
you know the Bible got incest shit too that it promotes too.
I don't think the Torah promotes incest, but I could be wrong. But I doubt
Actually,
it.
the Torah actually highlights the story of Lot very, very in exclusive detail, more than the King James story actually goes into it too. And actually, it is an incest story. He committed it twice with both his daughters and had children by him.
Oh yeah, but the scriptures don't teach that that was correct or correct action. That isn't just because it's in there.
It
That's just
doesn't say that
telling you.
it doesn't say that it's an incorrect action. As a matter of fact, through literature, it promotes Lot later on. It promotes Lot and give him an abundance later on. Lot doesn't get killed by the mob. He doesn't die brutally. He dies of old age, living his life, teaching his people with abundance of children and grandchildren that he corrupted. One of them being Moab. So listen, are you not familiar with the story of the? Like I said, I'm not gonna go down that route.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with that story you're talking about. I don't. It's not
Are you
justified.
familiar with
That
the
action wasn't justified.
homosexuality in the Bible too?
All the homosexuality in the Bible is actually condemned.
It's actually what?
All the homosexuality in the Tanakh, excuse me, is condemned.
It's from who?
The homosexuality in the Tanakh or the Torah is condemned. All of it.
No, it's not condemned. They didn't condemn King. They didn't condemn Jonathan and David when he stripped butt naked down to just his sword and his pistol.
Well,
And King
hold on.
David
That's
sent
not
his
that.
best friend, King David,
That was
who is the Israel's ruler, sent his best friend out into the front lines of the war, his best friend to the front lines of the war, and he was having sex with his wife. These the people you look up to, man.
that was condemned. Man.
He didn't care about his wife because he too much was in love with
Well, no, what I'm saying that was condemned.
some shit like that.
that was condemned, but the homosexuality of Jonathan
What verse did they condemn that action? All it shows is that they snuck and hid and did it. They didn't. It was no condemning him. Neither one of them in the Bible. The only one that shows content was the Father.
It was, as I was saying, God condemned them.
God didn't do that. God didn't show any condemning to that. They didn't show condemning of them eating the children neither. They didn't show that was. I mean, there was a curse.
Hey, what's the holy kiss?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. I'm not a Christian.
This is the circumcision program ceremony. Is when the Hebrews or the which we already proved that all the Jews in ancient literature, that's a circumcision program where they kiss the phallus of the children until the foreskin recedes and dissolves. This is the way they circumcise their children. Is by
Okay, but that's not in the Torah though. That conduct is not in the Torah, so they're not going by the Tanakh or the Torah.
Well, some of the core Torah doesn't totally capture all of cultural practices. A lot of cultural practices that was done by Hebrews and earlier cultures that follow the Most High wasn't documented. A lot of the nature of Methuselah, Noah, and their traditions was not captured in the Torah. Only later on, they started to romanticize some of the culture. But like I said, that's just that's old biblical talk. I used to beat you guys up back in the day. It used to be fun. But
well, my question wasn't trying to beat you up, and then I was just asking, do y'all know do y'all know the procedure, or do y'all understand, or do y'all know the procedure, or how to go about getting the inheritance of your people? That was I need to leave it through the laws and the courts.
I think we're on our way because what Ab Power say, this is a grassroots movement, and we ain't even been here that long. Yeah, I think we on our way without the grass.
Because that's one of my frustrations with the Israelites. They talk a lot of stuff, but then I don't see them doing anything on a political and legal level to actually get that thing. I don't see the consistency, should I say?
No, y'all never did anything on a political level. Y'all never brought anything tangible for melanated people or so-called quote-unquote lost Hebrew brothers and sisters in America. Y'all been around for for over 100 years established. I'll give you till 1920. Y'all established at least, right? And that's at least hitting the streets known. Y'all been established, and y'all have not done anything within 100 years, along with the Pan-African community that served beside you.
I'm agreeing with that. I mean, I'm an Israelite. I'm an Israelite, and I'm agreeing with that. But but the thing about it is, like the brother was saying, the other brother, he was saying that they're religious. They're religious organization. They turned into they turned it into a religion.
Well, religion is something that they do consistency. So you have to understand the verbal language and legalese documentation which they file. So if you're not equipped with legalese understanding, like I said, some of these legal approach conversations, and when we get into certain conversations, we got to have some type of knowledge of legal understanding. So if you understand,
but it's not hard to understand legal information. That's not hard.
Where do the Israelites come from?
Oh shit.
The Israelites ultimately they come from Africa, excuse me, from the continent.
So y'all Africans?
No, come from the continent.
You said you were Israelite now. Let's follow your lineage.
Africa. This nigga African.
no, you can come from Africa, from the continent.
He definitely African.
Not be African.
How the hell can you come from a country that's in the continent of Africa?
You can come from the continent of Africa and not be an African.
Hold on. Let me make this make sense. How can you come from a country from Africa and not be a continental African?
Because that's not your nationality.
I'm not saying that's not what your nationality is. Continental, you are an African.
No, I'm not an African just because I come from that continent.
Oh well, most Africans.
So what does that
don't
make you then?
call
Asking what?
African.
So what are you
You're
then?
an
You come from there.
Israelite. Your bloodline, your blood ties go back to the continent of Africa.
Okay, but that don't make me an African.
Listen,
What
there's
does it
no
make you?
Somebody just started up
there's no
something
people
mean.
ever in Israel that we call Israel today call themselves Israelites. So you have to find a place where they call themselves that. They call Israelians in that place. They don't call themselves Israelites. They often call themselves Palestinians too, but they don't call themselves Israelites. Okay.
Okay, that's fine because Israelite and Israeli is pretty
Where
much
is Hebrew
synonymous.
Israelites from? They're not from Israel because that's where Israelians are from.
Israelite and Israeli is sometimes synonymous with one another.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So let's get into Israeli culture. So you practice doing your Israelite journey. Do you practice any Israeli culture?
For sure.
Can you name something?
Okay. For one, the Ten Commandments. I practice that, and then another one would be not eating pork. That's part of our laws or culture, if you want to say.
And these are laws and cultures that you borrowed from who? Who is
I got it from
one that established this part of tradition to not eating pork and part of the Israeli community? Because if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Israelis eat pork.
Well, I mean, it's plenty of Israelites that made.
I didn't say Israelite. I said Israeli, because we're talking about your Israeli culture. Well, Israelite too, which is a new term, but we're going to use the more historical term, Israeli, right? What you say which is in one and the same. So
in some cases, but not in every case.
Israeli culture eat pork right now. So why are they not following the laws? Man? All right, I'm done, man. Fuck it, I'm cool, man. Listen.
Well, I don't think that's a fair question. I don't think that's
It's
a fair
all
question.
good. I'm done.
No, Aboriginal power. I don't think that's a fair question because I mean I can't be held accountable for what I mean that's their if they eating pork and they know they don't supposed to
They
eat
do
pork,
it as
then
a whole. It's not like yours seems like you're the only one that's not following Israeli culture.
actually no, it's plenty of brothers that I know that are Israelites that don't eat pork or practice
Do
they practice not eating
do
pork.
you go through with the traditional Israeli circumcision program?
No, I got circumcised. No, I wasn't circumcised like that.
Hey, let me ask you this: do you believe?
Are
Hey,
you gonna circumcise your kids like that?
No, I wouldn't dare circumcise no child like that.
Well, that's part of your culture, though, bro.
That's not part of That's not part of the. Moses didn't do that to the people. Moses and Aaron, they didn't circumcise people like Aaron and the priesthood at that time. They weren't
Why
circumcising
don't you
people.
do you put blood over your door during Passover, and do you sacrifice a goat or something?
No, I don't do that.
Ain't that part of your culture and part of the laws?
That was that at that time they were commanded to do that. I'm not
So
commanded
you
to do
just
that.
really just pick and choose what part of the cultures you want to follow, huh?
that's what I was
No,
gonna say, man.
the culture is the laws. Like thou shalt not murder.
What laws was it then?
Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not
No.
covet thy
I
neighbor.
didn't ask you to name them. Name them and quote them. How many laws are there?
Uh, I don't know exactly.
Can you give me a
613.
613. So out of the 613 laws, how many of them do you pick and choose to follow?
All of them is dealing with morality.
Number 13 is circumcision. So we can pull up the circumcision program. Somebody said 617. So I think it's 613, but you could be right in the chat thinking space. Shout out to you.
Yeah, I don't. I think a circumcision is supposed to be done.
So
It's supposed to be done with
circumcision. That's law 341. Are you familiar with law 341 by the Most High?
I don't know who organized them like that. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
However, the Most High wrote them down on the tablet, nigga.
I don't think he wrote them like that in order though. Like,
have you ever seen the tablet?
The Ten Commandments?
Yeah.
No.
I know you haven't, because nobody has. So I don't even know how they got the translated version for it. But listen, on to another note. Like, do you understand what's going on right now? Like,
That boy lost.
Well, you asked me about culture. What is your
go ahead,
culture
Hey
coming
man,
from?
let's
look, let
go.
me say
I'm
this,
gonna
Brown
wait
boy. Let
this
me say
minute.
this. The problem is you got people just picking things. Let me ask this, and if I can recall, I think you said before you on whatever side's winning. Let me ask you this: do you believe you can choose what you are? It sounds like you just choosing teams and just going with whatever indoctrination fits that. So do you believe you could just choose what you are, or do you believe it's a little more scientific than that? That's how I
Well,
am.
I think you can choose. You can choose, but that doesn't necessarily make you that. Even though you choose, maybe say you choose something, that don't necessarily make you that, or even a
Right,
part of that thing that you choose. So yeah,
right. So
that's
that's why when
possible.
AP said, "Do you understand what's going on?" You got to realize the thing you chose, you don't even know anything about.
Well,
Really.
I think I do know about it to a certain extent. That's not. I ain't trying to brag, but I have read the whole Tanakh, and so I do. I am familiar with what's in the book to a nice degree, a good degree, and I choose the Israelites because to me, my people are describing that. My people are described in that book as well, the things that they deal with and going through as of now and dealing with now. And it teaches that to not teaches that the Jews or the Israelites are the chosen people of the Most High. So why wouldn't I want to choose that?
Can you repeat that again, sir?
I said the Tanakh, the Tanakh teaches that the Israelites or the Jews are the chosen people of the creator of the Most High power, right? So why wouldn't I want to choose that?
Because it might not be true.
How you know that was taught by Hebrew Israelites if the dude that y'all crediting to who's writing the first 5 books, which is the Tanakh, which is the Torah, right? Doesn't even have an original copy. They never found the actual ones, manuscripts, the actual scripts that Moses actually had. They never have the original copy. They don't have that.
Right? I don't know anybody that has. I don't know anyone person who has an original
They
copy.
know, but like we're not talking about personally. This wouldn't be a personal thing. This will be a global thing. This will be a documented scientific artifact, worldwidely known. So we're not talking about specifically. Nobody will
No.
have it in their house, sir.
Yo, Moses couldn't write about his own death anyway. So
Well, see, the issue is this: even if the book is a lie, right? Like some people think, right? That book is declaring a particular people as being the chosen people. So I know this is not morally that wouldn't be the right thing to do, but if that's a lie, I I, I mean, most people will probably want to choose the winning team, and then according to the Tanakh, the winning team is the Israelites.
You can't choose over here, nigga. You either get chosen or you don't. You
Yeah,
can't.
you said. Hey, you also said you just said, bro, you could choose, but that don't mean that's what you are.
Yeah,
So
you
you
can't
can't
choose
choose.
to be on the winning team around here. And we
Yeah, you
win.
can't choose, bro. It's life. It's called reality. It's science or not.
Nigga, we vetting niggas. Matter of fact,
Well, I mean, I'm saying the reason why I choose that the Israelites has a document called the Torah or the Tanakh, right?
hey,
They have
how
it.
we know you're
So
Aboriginal? I am.
how do I know I'm an Israelite? You say?
How do I know that you're Aboriginal and not a tether that's just time wasting tactics?
yeah, 'cause this is time wasting right here though.
How I know you ain't a tether, man? Let me see your hairline, bro.
Man, I'm an Israelite, man. Come on,
That
man.
hairline gone, boy.
I'm an Israelite, man.
Nah, I don't know about all that. Oh,
My
you a
family taught my family taught me that I'm an Israelite.
for saying he an African, y'all. So he a foreigner. He letting us know he's from Israel.
A foreigner. That don't make me a foreigner because because my ancestors trace back to Africa. That doesn't make me a foreigner.
Yeah, dude. Yes, the hell it do.
No, it does not, man. Come on, man.
Yes, it do, because our ancestors trace back over here.
Are you crazy? You a foreigner, bro. You nuts. The nigga said just because my roots go from Africa don't mean that I ain't invading y'all land and not really American. Nigga, yes, it does. Nigga, no, you're not one of
I
us.
thought earlier you said you weren't from Africa, or you weren't African.
I'm not an African, but my ancestry trace back to Africa.
Nigga, once
According to the
All right, yo,
book.
come
According
on,
to the
yo.
book. according to the book, my ancestry traced back there. In fact, everybody, according to the book, I'm just saying what the book teaches me. It traces back to.
Yo, he
The
wasting
book is a
time,
lie. The
yo.
book is a lie. The book is a lie.
Man,
But
that
that
book
don't make,
don't teach
but
everybody come from Africa. That
but
book don't
but
teach
you
that.
got to understand that doesn't make me a foreigner though, because
That
I'm
book
a
don't
I'm a
say everybody
citizen.
came from Africa. Where did Noah and them come from before the flood? What land was Noah on before he sailed to wherever the fuck he sailed to?
No, we talking about the origin. We talking about Adam and his
So
wife.
let's get into the origins of the people. Where did Noah come from, nigga?
No, I'm saying Adam, not Noah.
Well, nah, we don't want to know where Adam. Well, wherever Adam came from is where
Adam and Eve was in America.
wherever Adam came from is where Noah and them came from. So where did Noah and Adam and them come from? Methuselah and the rest of them.
They came from Eden.
Eden. Where the fuck was that at? What continent would that be now located in today?
As far as my understanding is Africa.
Why the fuck would they sail from Africa to Africa?
Who sailed from Africa to Africa?
Yeah. They said my man landed in Turkey. They said he was over there somewhere in Europe. That's how you got Shem, Japheth. All these little nations started rebuilding over there. He sailed from one place to another. It took forget how many days it was, but you saying that he sailed from Africa to another part of Africa? Because we know historically that whole area, even Asia, was considered Africa. Even the Middle East was considered Africa. North, the place what we call Europe was considered Africa. So why would he sail from Africa to Africa, bro? That don't even make no goddamn sense.
Well, first of all, you asked me where would that be located. Eden would be located today, and so I was just
Yeah,
seeking
so if
to
they
answer
was
that.
in Eden and Eden got destroyed during Noah's time, and he had to leave that land and sail and create a fucking ark, where did he? Why would he sail from Africa to another part of Africa?
Well, actually, some
Eden and destroyed.
no, because some Israelites teach that they landed in Africa. That place that you mentioned just now, that you
No,
saying
I
is
didn't
in
say
Turkey.
where they land. I said, where did he sail from? You said he sailed. He was coming. Eden was in Africa. So that means they sailed from Africa to Africa. Like, no,
No. Just because you're on a boat, that don't mean you got to leave your territory. You can be on a ship or a
you
boat.
know how long he was on a boat traveling?
Technically, the days I don't remember the days. I
Forget
don't
the
remember.
fact that it was so many days and so many goddamn nights. You understand me?
That's right. That's right.
And so that's in other words, romantic literature for a long travel. You mean to
Well,
tell
you
me
don't necessarily have to travel. You can pretty much stay in a.
it was
You can
long?
float. You can stay in a ship and just stay in the same spot.
You cap. You just made that up.
I mean, it's just like the ship don't necessarily have to be
Because when you get into
constantly.
the Dead Sea Scrolls, they talk about the pure west, the far west. They coming from the most west. And this is the same story that's romanticized as the Noah story when you get into the book of Gilgamesh.
Okay, so let me ask you a question on that on the chosen people. So you wouldn't want to be the chosen people or the creator?
No, listen. What?
We are the creator, bro.
Let's get back to this story that you romanticized and made up, because we got the Dead Sea Scrolls, we got the Book of Gilgamesh, we got Noah's story. It's the same thing. One is older, and they saying they come from the west. Come on, man. You come on.
The book of Gilgamesh would be evidently a lie because the Torah is the truth. The Bible,
All I'm
the scripture
saying
says
is
the
that
Torah.
story says they come from the west. It even talks about a king list that ruled for 36,000 years, if I'm not mistaken. Each king don't rule. When they say king, they talking about kingdoms, and they talk about how long these kingdoms ruled, brother.
Facts. Not how long people was alive. Facts.
And King George was the last king of America.
Man, listen, man. All I'm saying is, brother, I am do some more research, bro. You ain't dealing with no lame dudes. I'm very well equipped on these little Bible stories. I used to love Santa Claus too, and the Cat in the Hat. So I know all of these.
Come on, man. You know good well. Now I asked you a question though, Aboriginal Power.
Oh,
Since
did
you
you?
the chief, since you the chief, I asked you. I said, so you wouldn't want to be the chosen people or the creator according to the Tanakh?
Nah,
A
I tell you,
certain people,
I'm not a choosy nigga. Just can't come choose me, nigga.
You can't choose what you are, bro. You gotta wake up, my nigga. Hey,
We
listen.
choose. We the choosings.
I want to be what I am, my nigga. And precisely, I don't want to be nothing else. That's
How your
only.
name I am? What
And
you
you want to
want?
be something.
You want to be chose, nigga? I
Yeah, bro.
am what
You
I
choose
am.
yourself, nigga. The chosen choose themselves. That's
He
you
want
should
to
know
get
that.
chose, my nigga.
He want to get chosen. He want to get flew. He want to get flued out.
He
He want to get flued out.
You trying to
Come
get
on,
flew
bro.
out to heaven.
You gotta grow up, dog. You are what you are, man.
Dress. You might get flew out.
Okay, so if I am what I am, right?
Yeah, that means figure out who you are, nigga. You don't choose who you are. You figure out who
So
you
what
are.
I'm saying, so if I am what I am, then if the book, if some literature
You saying the
or
book?
document, hold on,
Listen, bro,
let me say this. If a document says I'm the chosen, then what's wrong with me accepting that?
No,
Hold on, AP, hold on. If I write down on a piece of paper that you shit wrapped in glitter,
Hold on, let me talk to this nigga right now.
a document don't mean it's what
The
you are, bro.
literature, the Bible says that he's the chosen people. No, it does not. You see, that's where y'all start doing y'all little African Bambada shit. You understand me? No, the Bible talks about white people being chosen. They got the birthright. Esau got the blessing. Y'all can't steal a blessing, so that's some fake shit y'all wrote in the Bible. He still got the blessing. It said in the days of old, he will be running things. And who's running things?
Okay, it didn't say. Let me answer that. It didn't say Esau was going to run things forever. So you got to get. You got to look at the complete
Why is we
document.
arguing about a fake ass story?
Listen, it's talking about in the
If it's
time.
fake, how come the world? How come everybody on the earth is submitting to that document?
The people
We argue about the creation of racism.
They will be shot and killed. Children will hid and cut, and schools will be smashed in the streets. And when you go look at the demographic of people who's getting brutally done like this in America, it's not white people. It's not white people, brother. This Bible is just it's a plan. It's an agenda book to what to do to the nigga in America. And y'all run around reading this shit out loud on the corner like some damn fools.
Okay, so did that plan of the scriptures work? Because obviously it worked.
Yeah, nigga, y'all niggas think that y'all the chosen one. When you getting your ass whooped, y'all screaming around in sheets on the corner while white man is buying up the infrastructure, and y'all still trying to get back to goddamn Israel. So yeah, it
Man,
like
they the ones who be
pretty fucking good.
They the ones who be promoting all these white people hating us. They be on the corner calling them all crackers and hunkies, man. Man, y'all gonna get us hurt out there, man. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all just a full of evil, man. Just if a girl walk down the street, you just evil. A dude walk down the street, y'all scary, man. Y'all get shot one day.
Okay, so you mean to tell me you gonna lump all you tell me you gonna lump all Israelites and if they all guilty of those actions?
No, Africans.
Man, you know
They
Israelites
call
are not
everybody Esau and Edomites, man. That shit be rude. I don't know how that shit permitted, man.
Hey,
I
bro,
don't
can I
even
jump
know.
in for a second?
Yeah, go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
Hey, I wanted to speak on how you was talking about Africa. We've seen how the jurisdiction of Mexico moved. You know what I'm saying? So when you change, when you change the jurisdiction of the country or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that the shape of that land changed. You know what I'm saying? So we looking at Africa now, you know what I'm saying? Before we lost all that jurisdiction up there inside the northern part of Eurasia and all that shit. All of that shit was fucking Africa. But now we done been branded with the mark of the beast, you know what I'm saying, which is an image. So when you say Africa, we the first thing that pop up is that image of the shape of Africa as they saying it is now. Same thing they doing here in America. You know what I'm saying? When they say America, the first image you see is that North American part. They done cut off the fucking Canada and all the South Americas and shit. I digress. You good?
What map are you looking at, brother?
No, I'm just saying when they show America, when they say America now, the first thing they show is, you know what I'm saying, how they just showing the cutout of North America. They cutting out all of South America, Mexico, Canada and everything, when all of that shit began.
What are you referencing, sir? Because I've never saw a map with just America, just North America on it.
Well, I mean the United States. Then how about that? Then you seen the United States, and that is America.
Well, brother, that's a United States map. So if I look at a Georgia map, only Georgia's going to be on it. You have to look at a world map.
It's how they change things though with the jurisdiction. Is what I'm saying.
How do you feel about the sacrifices of the Israelite people that Moses made his people carry out?
Like what sacrifices are you talking about?
When they killed all of the niggas who was worshiping the golden calf.
Well, according to the text, if I'm going to be true with the text or in harmony with the text, well, God's judgment is just. So whatever God's judgment is on a particular group of people or person, then I have to deal with that. I just have to accept.
God's judgment is just. That's some big bag of bullshit.
Hey, we the gods.
I don't want to be a hypocrite, so I got to go along with what he said.
Brother, you sound like you're really into this Hebrew thing. So do you know that the word Nile is a made up word and that the translation is actual Great River, which would be the Mississippi?
I don't believe in that narrative that the scriptures.
It's not a narrative, sir. It's a mistranslation, is what it is.
I guess what I was going to say is that the narrative that the so-called Old Testament is talking about America, I don't believe that. I don't accept that.
That's fine.
I mean, but I just asked you one thing, Hawk. I like how he said though. Name 7 rivers that's connected to the Nile. Like 7 rivers connected to the Mississippi.
I digress.
Well, you're dealing with geography. We would have to. I would have to look up.
You sound like you're doing a lot of shuffling over there, man. Tie your shoes so you don't fall.
All we need is 7 rivers connected to the Nile.
I mean, if that's your persuasion, that's not my persuasion.
No,
that's the description. That's the description of the Nile, bro. What are you talking? This is the story. Do you know your story? We know it. Because we gave it to we started civilization on the planet Earth. That's why you can't come over here and throw these curveballs at us. We're the Atlanteans.
Well, hold on. I'm born here. First of all, I'm born here. Man. I didn't come over here on no shit. I didn't. No, some of my ancestors maybe, but I didn't. And my father did. And my father's father did. And my father's father did.
Hey, let me ask you this then. Honestly, why do you say y'all? Why you separate us from you then?
What you mean? Y'all? What you mean? I'm an Israelite. I didn't do any separation.
I'm telling you, they
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a Jew. I'm an Israelite. I didn't separate myself necessarily from you. I can't make you be me. I'm not saying you're an Israelite. I'm not saying you're an Israelite.
Can you prove that you're an Israelite?
I'm living proof right now. I just said I was.
Cause you tell them white folks that shit, they gonna laugh at you.
Hey man, let that man be what he want to be, man.
Wait a minute, Caucasians don't laugh.
Go tell her Oscar Nashi do that shit.
Tell her Oscar Nashi.
Yeah, tell one of them that you were Israelite. They gonna laugh at you.
But why would I do that when I can just deal with my brothers and sisters who accept that as a fact? And because I don't care what an Oscar Nazi thinks.
Why would you want to claim something that don't represent you at all? That's all I'm saying. They don't prove it.
Well, let me answer that. It represents righteousness to me, so I claim righteousness. I like righteousness.
How does it represent righteousness when it's not you?
Hey, certified, can you put your mic on mute because we can't hear I am talking when you know what I'm saying?
Why it don't represent righteousness? I think the Torah, I think the Tanakh represents righteousness and justice.
Yo, hold up. Yo, before you go any further, what does Israel mean?
It has something to do with
tribe.
He's the prince of the Most High God. That's
so Israel don't mean Isis, Ra, and El. Isis, Ra, and Elohim.
I mean, somebody's definition it made, but that's not the definition that the Israelites use.
Why not? Because it is the initials from Isis, Ra, and El. So why how is that not Egyptian?
Israelites don't use that definition. That's my. I can't make. I
It
can't
doesn't matter
handle
what
that.
definition you use. I'm just saying the initials are Isis Ronell. So why?
But we going on the definition of it.
So you changing the definition to fit your narrative. That's what you're saying.
If you want to call it that, I'm not changing the definition. That's what it is. Look it up for yourself in a Greek. I mean, in a Hebrew.
You know, but do you know the mythology about Isis Ronell, right? You know that exists, right?
I mean, the mythology. I'm not really concerned about the mythology.
Bro, he don't care about none of that shit we talking about, bro. He with them, whatever the fuck he gonna get on, whatever goddamn boat he got to get on.
He just know his information.
This nigga's not on land. This nigga's not standing on land.
I'm saying that the Tanakh says that the Israelites are the chosen people. So I got to go with that here. I got to.
But you got to prove that you. How do you? That's what I'm saying. If you're a chosen people, you have to prove. I mean, tell us how you a chosen people.
If you read the book of
do you have any
Deuteronomy,
language where you from? Like they say the people.
Right, these niggas don't even out on. Hey, Root. These niggas don't even act like the chosen people. To be chosen, you sure? It don't. I can't tell.
Okay, so how does the chosen
we the chosen
Hold on,
people,
let me ask you a question. So how does the chosen people supposed to act?
Like Americans, like the Aboriginal American Indians, running everything,
like us,
civilizing everybody. That's exactly how the chosen people act.
How are you civilizing somebody who got the 10 Commandments? Aren't they already civilized?
No, you indoctrinated and you control.
Okay, but you didn't answer my question. If I got the 10 Commandments and that's my standard, and I'm living that standard on a daily basis,
who gave you those commandments, sir? And who gave you those commandments?
So I'm asking you, how are you civilizing me?
Is that your is that your religion?
That's all.
Is that your religion? I'm asking you, is that your religion? Okay. Well, religion means to bind up. So you're all tied up, and now we're going to unloose the ropes for you.
I don't mind being tied up if it's the truth.
That's how we civilize. That's exactly how we civilize.
Tie me up with the truth.
The 10 Commandments come from Egypt.
He said he don't mind being a slave, man. Everybody wasn't elite, my nigga. Let this nigga be a slave, man. Somebody got to build these motherfucking pyramids.
Well, haven't you ever heard of the elite slaves?
Hold on, to be chosen, you like to be tied up. That don't even make sense. But you chose
tied up with the truth. Tied up with the truth.
I'm just saying. People from England. People from England. They could tie themselves to the English language. You said you're from Africa. Tie Hebrew to the Hebrew language to Africa.
Tie the Hebrew language.
Because I ain't trying to be funny. They trying to say the Hebrew language found in Newark, Ohio, Tennessee, and somewhere down there in South America. You said your people come from South America. I mean, Africa. Prove tie the
sound like some tethers.
Well, if you, I don't know how much. I don't know. Okay, so when I look at what it so-called Hebrew, that's not the name of the language, but where the so-called Hebrew come from, it come from the east. It don't come from the west, man.
Sir, there you go. If it comes from wherever you say it come from, where can we look it up at?
Where can you go find the oldest block form of written Hebrew, 10 Commandments in the Eastern Hemisphere?
Well, it might not have been called. It's not. That's not the name of the language, y'all. So you might not find the oldest form of Moses. The language that Moses man was speaking in, it's not called Hebrew. I mean, it's not.
What is the
it's Aramaic
spoke, man? What is the language that Moses spoke, man? What's the name of that language?
What language did Moses speak in?
Yeah, what's the name of that language? You just said you was about to go into. What's the name of it?
No, I wasn't about to go into that.
Well, what's the name of it, man?
I mean, Israelites call it different things, man.
Man, what's the name of Moses' language, man?
All you gotta say is I don't know, bro. It's like you don't gotta know.
No, because I got my. You know, look, man. If you want to know the name of the language, I mean, some people call it Lashawan Kadash or something. I forgot how to.
Well, what people speak the language today?
People speak the language now. It's a number of so-called African Americans who understand and teach.
That speak the same language that Moses spoke, bro.
Some of them can
Bro, you
probably speak
bro.
the language that. So because some people will call that Paleo Hebrew, but that's beside the point, man. We speak English, so God's got to talk to me in English. God ain't gonna talk to me in no Hebrew, man. That's crazy.
Why wouldn't he? He can make you understand anything, nigga.
Nigga, okay, well,
Why does God have to do what you say? Isn't the wisdom of men foolishness to God?
no, hold on. God even said the scripture says that He will speak to us in different languages, not just our original language. So that confirms that right there. He will speak to His people in whatever language they speak and know and
Bro,
understand.
you
That's the
believe a
word.
book? So whatever that book said, you believe that pretty much.
I accept everything that's in the Tanakh. Now,
No,
whether I
hold on. I
understand
said,
it,
do you
now
believe
whether
it?
I
You believe it?
understand it correctly, that's a whole other story.
Hey, hold
But
on.
yes,
Do you believe? You believe the book? So like,
No. Hey man, get Captain Tazaryak up here, man. You finna get DP'd.
Captain Tazaryak.
Hey, bro, you say you
You finna get DP'd.
this nigga said they ancient motherfucking Moses.
Stop the cap.
All right. Now watch this. Now nobody he didn't answer my question yet. What's wrong with being the chosen? Well, maybe he did. What's wrong with being the chosen people according to the scripture?
hold
I said
on.
the
We gotta
Israelites are the chosen
listen.
people, not no
You
Aboriginal
said that, and
Americans.
I told you, you don't seem like the chosen. We are the. You said we're the chosen.
Hold
Act
on. But
like I
I'm saying
said, like
the
Americans.
Torah and the Tanakh does not
There's nothing wrong with being the
proclaim.
chosen. You just not the chosen. We are.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. Let me make a statement and a question at the same time. The Tanakh and the Torah, right? The Old Testament, right? It does not teach that the Aboriginal Americans are the chosen people. It teaches that the
They
Israelites
did. They
are the
did
chosen
teach that.
people.
1 second. They did teach that because I simply asked you. People that live in England could trace their stuff to English. The Hebrew people could trace their stuff to the Hebrew language that's found all in America. It's not where you from, sir.
I'm not saying you cannot find traces of the Hebrew language in
Boom.
America. So I don't get your point.
The point is, the people follow the language. They was writing it on walls and little stuff around here, and in the rivers, and down south in South America, some goddamn
Stone
where.
tablets.
Okay, so
On
what's your point? I
cabinets
don't
and
get
shit.
it. You ain't
His
make.
point is the chosen people you saying is chosen. Language come from here.
No bullshit.
All right, now let me say it again. If you go into the manuscript in English, the King James version, at this point, because that's what most people use. If you go into the King James version, you do not see Aboriginal Americans, the chosen people. You see it tells you Israelites, Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel.
Stop
You
the
do not
cap.
see Aboriginal Americans.
That don't got nothing to do with.
We going off what we can see in
No
real life,
bullshit.
not what we can read in a book.
Yeah, that don't have nothing to do with real life, bro.
Okay, so let me ask you a question then. If that don't have nothing to do with your life, why are you calling yourself the chosen people when the book doesn't tell you you're the chosen people?
I don't call
Aboriginal
myself the chosen
Americans
The
are
book
not the
ain't
chosen
real life.
people.
We looking at real life. That's why.
because they choose us in real life,
Man,
nigga,
I
and
ain't gonna lie.
everything.
We're gonna be back in just a second, man.
They choose us in everything for real.
Wrap this thing up. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Hit that like button. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Let everybody close out. Shout out to everybody in the building.
See, my life has been in motion. I'm a little windy. I'm not giving up yet. If you with me, time to place up your bet. Ain't no turning back. Got niggas who ran. When we caught his ass, got caught in that jam. Yeah, you know who I am. Yeah, you know who I am. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. Yeah, you can feel it coming. Fake love, that snake you in your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it.
Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I'm gonna let everybody say some shit before we close out, man. Y'all go ahead and start with whoever y'all want to start with. Go ahead. Don't all talk at once, goddamn it.
I like to say thanks a lot for having me up to the panel, and I am. Thanks for having this build, and thanks for showing that woman that's trying to steal our heritage, man. I like how we be building without cussing each other out. I think this is another hit classic, man. And salute, and I hope everybody's day go okay. And hit the like.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to my brother Woodward's always coming on with that heat. Appreciate you for coming on. Anybody else? Who next? Let's keep the flow going.
Hey man, peace to the tribes, man. It's Big Hawk School. I just want to say I appreciate you, AP, for everything you do, man. I appreciate all the other brothers who's doing research, man, and keeping the shit, you know what I'm saying, fire, keeping our motherfucking arrow sharp. And I just want to say to the people out there, the Bible is the history of America. Peace to Atlantis.
Man, that's a fact, man. Peace in my brother Hawk School, always coming through with that energy. And he stay dropping that heat on this channel. So if you ain't subscribed to Hawk School, run over there, motherfucking subscribe. You're lame if you ain't subscribed. Go ahead, keep it out, man. Who next? Keep it flowing. Keep it flowing.
I'd like to get in there real quick. I didn't get a chance to talk on the panel. This is Navi Poet over here. When y'all talk about that religion, just to say it for a second, go back and look at the Celts, because they were the ones that allowed a religious person who was dressed religiously to come through their ranks. And that's why you have to be careful with that, taking on that religious connotation from that book, okay? The other thing, AP, great post. Great post today. I love it, what you presented today. And for those who are into the challenge, because you're getting ready to be challenged one more again, there was a raid on a Pan-African group in St. Louis about 6 days ago. So you guys get y'all shit ready, because it's going to be another debate, another challenge coming around with that to see how you feel about it. And that's just my stance on it. Just wanted to let y'all know.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Navi Poet for coming through. We appreciate the energy, sis. Real shit. Shout out to Navi Poet for that. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. If y'all enjoyed the bill, man, hit the like button. Drop a fire emoji in the chat. If y'all have not supported the channel, man, support the channel, man. Cash App and PayPal information is ticking across at the bottom of the screen, man. Then don't go out and like no little mark and don't support the channel today. You know what I mean? Support the channel. The real support the real, man. Be the real. Hey, man, who next going out of here? Shout out to everybody, man. Who next?
Hey, Chief.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say that, you know what I'm saying, the religion is a war move on us. The fucking identity theft is a war move on us. Bringing other people over here as our, you know what I'm saying, to replace us is a war move on us. You know what I'm saying? So we shouldn't be arguing, you know what I'm saying, amongst ourselves like that, you know what I'm saying? Because all this shit, you know what I'm saying, was programmed for that. And I wanted to speak on that shit about Maryland, man. I done met a couple of brothers from Maryland, bro, and they all are like Cory Booker. You know what I'm saying? And they raise, that's a mind control thing, bro. They whiter than motherfucking white people, bro, on everything. And they black people. You know what I'm saying? So,
shout out to my dude Haru of Great Lakes, man. Yeah, man, you gotta watch out for these coons. I get some strong brothers out in Maryland, but it is some coons and everywhere, man. Definitely in there too. So they everywhere, obviously. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to my brothers in the Maryland DMV areas. Stand up. Shout out to my boy Haru, the Duke of Great Lakes, man. I appreciate you for coming on and dropping that heat, because you right on the head with it though. Real shit. Shout out to man. Who else next, man? Shout out to everybody, man. Let's keep going.
All right, AP, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I wanted to hop on to talk about the whole situation with the whole trust situation. I understand the estates and everything, but we kind of got off on another path, which is all good.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I'm saying? But one thing the main thing we gotta fight for is our mothers, bro, because that's what the whole situation is about, and that's what separates us from other people. Is the fact that we living off of truth. These people, these people that come to America are living off of a lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if we can get the truth out there, then we gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about your rights, that come from the mother, bro. That comes from the womb, from the time of conception. Because when you talk about trust, the lady even explained it, saying it's for the benefit of others. So the beneficiaries would be all of us. We benefited from our mothers carrying our little dumbasses, yo, for 9 months and coming into this world through her, bro. She ain't have to do that. So I don't care what none of these niggas talk about all this other stuff, and then these people are talking about matriarch. Well, why you not talking about? They complain about the patriarch, but they're not talking about the benefits and the blessings that you get from the matriarchs, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's where your law and your rights come from. You know what I mean? So therefore, that's what we live for. That's why we here. You know what I mean? That's where the original trust is put. It comes from that. That's where the original trust. That's where the principles of trust law comes from. The mother. That's why they pushing abortion, because they know that's going to destroy the whole principles of the creator. And now when you talk about Bob, we talking about man-made shit, bro. Man-made shit does not have any power in existence, bro, when it comes to universal principles of law, bro. Period. I'm out, bro.
And
You know what I'm
shout out to
saying?
my brother nonetheless, man. Always dropping and adding clarity to when it comes to these sophisticated conversation, man. My brother nonetheless breaks it down, make it easy to digest, put it in layman terms, if you will, to make sure we can pass on and understand the information. Shout out to my brother nonetheless.
Hey, I'll go AP, Brown Wolf.
All right, Brown Wolf. We know who it is.
Yeah, man, drip check, man. You already know drip check always, bro. Yeah, appreciate you, man. And, peace to the panel, to the chat. I just be coming around to kind of bring clarity and some understanding and just new, different perspective. Because a lot of times with the information, books and ideologies, it just take perspective to really shift your perception. That's what I do as an artist. I've been an artist since I was 6 years old, so my whole life been about problem solving and thinking outside the box. So the further everybody get into this information, you gotta think outside the book. A lot of this information you can't read about and apply. So when it comes to even the brother I am, you know what I mean, it seemed like we gotta mature in your intellect, which is deeper than a fucking book or a religion or rules or anything. It's deeper than all that. You predate that stuff. So I just be here to reset those levels, and I appreciate everybody. AP. It's always drip check, my boy. All right, y'all.
Man, you already know, man. Shout out to my
Yeah.
brother Brown Wolf, man. Make sure y'all go support him, man. If y'all in the Atlanta, Georgia area, man, make sure y'all go support him. Go check out the museum.
That's right.
Get some photos. Get some of them good renditions.
I
Hey,
got yours coming too, AP.
Aboriginal. Hey, man, I can't wait, man. I need
I'm
that.
making a whole series. I already started like 4 pieces in, so I got you.
I need it, bro. I got you, man. Just let me know, man. Hey,
Drip
shout out to
check.
all the American Aborigines, man. Drip check. Shout out to all the American Aborigines, man. Why ain't nobody support the channel today, man? Y'all stalling out on me today. Sanchi, what's up with you? You want to say something before we get out of here?
Man, salute to my Tennessee homie, man. Bap, keep holding it down. Keep teaching these people. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all want to really learn about this trust thing, go check out King George. Go research him and see what he left.
Mm-hmm. King George. You feel me? Or King John. Or Prester John. Noble John. Come on, man. We can get into it. The Dracon. Come on.
There you go.
Come on, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Drop them fire emojis. Support the channel, man. Make sure y'all support the channel. Cash App and PayPal information is at the bottom of the screen, man. Shout out to everybody, man. With that being said, y'all be safe. Y'all be aware. Y'all stay vigilant. Y'all stay dangerous.
Man, I don't get no last words. Man.
Oh, my bad. I thought my bad. I forgot. My bad. Go ahead, bro. I'm glad. My bad, gang. I ain't mean to do that. Go ahead, my brother. I am.
I mean, I know you get the last words, but no, peace, man. I appreciate y'all letting me, ask my questions and comment and everything. That's, I think that if I say I got the truth or that we got the truth, I think we're supposed to be challenged, and I don't think anything's wrong with that. I mean, especially if it's done in a good way, like your brother was saying. So, and I don't think religion, the purity of religion is bad, because when I look the word up on the etymology of that, it's, 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 a, it's not a problem. I don't have a problem with that definition. But I think religion is bad, because when I look the word up on the etymology of that, it's not a problem with that definition. But I think religion is bad, because when I look the word up on the etymology of that, it's not a problem with that definition. and also that the chosen people. I want to be. Well, I don't want to be, but I see that the chosen people are called Israelites. They're not called by any other name in the scriptures other than Jew or something like that, or Judah. They're not called Aboriginal Americans or Africans or Aboriginals. They're not called that.
Because white people will never tell you that's who you are. They'll rather tell you some bullshit. But listen, man, and so they're gonna tell you that you Hebrews, even though them people during the time of Hebrews never called themselves Hebrews. But listen, that's why they lying to you. But we're gonna help you wake up and get out of that damn book that the white people use, going door to door to indoctrinate my people so they'll never know who they is. So I'm gonna help you out with it eventually, brother. Don't worry, that's what Big Al here for. Do more research, young blood. Do more research, young blood. And like I said, man, these niggas coming on here talking about information, man, they need to
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No.
straight up stop the cap. Stop the cap. Shout out to all the American Aborigines, man. We about to get out of here. Peace and love to all the American Aborigines. I'm gone. Peace.
Suave on the track.
Whatever it takes. The alleyway.
Coco, this your season right now.
They won't see me. They won't let me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stirrup. I know the eyes wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid, yeah. I won't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stirrup. I know the eyes wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid, yeah. I can't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I put attention, all of my blood, all of my veins. They started with perky, now that hair right up his veins. You started with serving, now them drugs drove you insane. Started with Dylan, I grew up with killers, they taught me the game. I got some niggas that die behind, and that shit won't never the same. I know some niggas that lie behind, and that bullet had his name. Ain't no reason to cry about, cause that shit won't never change. MTF the 4th and P, my niggas can't get out the game. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stirrup. I know the eyes wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid, yeah. I won't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stirrup. I know the eyes wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid, yeah. I can't let them, yeah.